きたよ美味しくできたよ俺はカレーが食だよカレーができたよ山盛りできたよこれで3日はカレー三昧飯つけてるかけてうまいようまいようまいようまいよ福神漬けも添えなきゃね辛いよ辛いよ辛いよ辛いよ魅惑のカレーをこの俺を惑わす遥かなガンジスの大地から世界中の人々のためにやってきたハウスのククレにバーモントにココマロリージャーボンカレーポークにビーフに決まりマサラグリーンカレーも守備範囲ランナラランナンナラランナンナンナラランナンナラララランナラランナンナラランナンナンどんな店でも食べられるこの世はカレーでできてるカレーを食べたよ美味しく食べたよおかわりしすぎちゃったカレーを食べたよ3日分食べたよそこにカレーがある限りこれ以上食べれない満腹満腹満腹満腹明日の分も作らなきゃ食べるぞ食べるぞ食べるぞ食べるぞ魔性のカレーを
Hi everybody. It's time as always, not just for sus, but for me to find out what happens when I undeafen myself. Because it's always an adventure around here.
My only sus voice going on.
Are we in Europe
Sus.
or North Am?
Probably still Europe.
Northam, I think
I don't know.
We are in a continent. That much I know for sure.
Yep, so
okay, because we went to the other stream, we went to US a bit.
Oh, appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
Happy 4th of July stabbings.
there we go.
Indeed.
Break on the explosions.
You did that earlier.
No, right. I should have done some more. You know me and me booms.
I still hate this massive menu on the right side, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, there's not much at this stage.
I wish it was just a bit
Is
more
there a way to
svelte.
hide it?
We should complain to Inner Sloth about it.
We could.
Are you
Since
sure you
it's,
put in the code right? Because I can't get in.
Yeah,
North America.
yeah, you have to switch
Yeah,
to North America.
yeah,
so-
let's switch to North America.
Yep.
Yeah, given this is the first iteration of them having an actual, like, menu that's not just text, I'm just kind of considering this the proto version, and it will probably adjust over time.
Hope springs eternal.
Yeah.
I live on hope. Without my hope, I am nothing.
Let's see.
I'm standing too close to the
As
wardrobe.
Freya,
I
we are
bugged.
missing only Tifa.
What's up,
yes.
Freya?
Hello. I've actually been here. It's just kind of chilling.
Hey.
Oh, right.
Oh, is that
That's
here?
right.
It's getting slightly darker near where, around where I live, so yeah, you might be hearing kabooms in the distance. Maybe
Yeah,
like
I'm
an hour.
estimating I have a couple of hours before the fireworks start here, and my family always just kind of goes outside and wanders around because we live very close to an amphitheater that shoots fireworks, but also just the locals do it, so we just go on a walk on 4th of July to watch random fireworks.
Huh.
That's nice.
I have yet to.
We did the fireworks too, but unfortunately, where my apartment is here is right with the cell tower right in the way.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect, personally.
Chaos and fire in the sky.
Plenty of that.
I'd rather have the fire in the sky than on the ground. Sometimes people around here shoot them very close, and I'm like, could you not?
Can
Yeah.
confirm,
Fucking-
do not step on
Yep.
fireworks sparkles. They stay
Yeah.
hot for far longer than you think they do.
I actually
Mhm.
work for a fire department. Not as a fire person, but you know, on the civilian side. And it like hearing folks describe the 4th of July, it's sort of like it's kind of a horror story for them.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's very anxiety inducing. I come from a family of firefighters. This was always kind of a big thing in my family.
Can't imagine. It's probably those kind of one of those days where people lose fingers.
Yeah, it's definitely a day where people lose fingers.
I think there's some product safety agency that has a pretty active Twitter, and one of the things they actually put out was, please do not launch fireworks off of your head.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's that we have to spell things like that out.
Someone wanted to be a firework unicorn, I guess.
See, all I have to say about this is
Yeah, well,
I'm
they're
originally from Illinois.
if they want to be a firework unicorn, they're about to be a headless horseman.
touche.
Am I wrong?
No. That's the guy.
Regrettably not.
Let me put it to you the way I like it.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Well, of course.
Uh-huh.
I remember one year,
Also,
Deeks and I
Deep-
were walking to the 7-Eleven during the fireworks because, again, there's fireworks going off everywhere. So we walked down to get slushies, and we were coming back. And as we're coming back, this family that I guess just didn't see us set off fireworks like right over our heads, and we were running to get out from under the raining fire coming down on us.
I unfortunately have more than one traumatic story involving fireworks because I find myself constantly surrounded by absolute fools. And unfortunately, I'm related to several of them.
I think we've all been there.
And I think we're all in here.
Yes, I count 9. Do one more.
Come.
Can you guys hear me okay, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the first.
Oh nope, Deebs is sleeping, so Deebs isn't coming just yet. If they come tonight, I don't know.
Well, happy stabbings!
Yeah.
It's funny!
Yes, it is time.
Yeah, happy
stabbing.
4th of July.
Also, yes, it helps to put myself on push to talk, huh? Welcome everybody. Specimen room. Alright, now we're good. I had to make sure that the music got on. I decided to bring it back, after all. Two, three. That's probably the easiest Simon Says I'll ever have. So yeah, we are just under 48 hours from the big stream from Battletoads. I have been looking forward to this for some time, and I am really keen to see how it's gonna go. I will be debuting a new emote on that day, not before. And Freya's dead.
Oh no.
Alright, who killed my fiance?
Please raise your hand.
I first saw that Frasier was dead on vitals, and I just happened to spot her at the near the laboratory. I think it was by the by the rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's see. I can say Trip and I were up there at the beginning, and they went with me into fucking specimens.
I think I was hanging out with Polke recently, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it,
I was
yeah,
about to say,
yeah, office and
they're all
admin.
the fucking weapon.
I
I can
checked.
say that this had to have been at least past the halfway mark of the round, because after I did my
Yeah.
tasks in like the O2 area, I went through lab, and there was not a single other soul in there. And when I went down into specimen, I could I thought I had a task in specimen. It turns out I didn't, but I got to the lower decontam as someone was exiting that side. So I'm assuming, Constantine, that was you. And who did you say you were with?
Trip. Trip had left before I did, though.
Well,
When
When
I-
Wizard, where did
Oh,
you find
okay.
the body?
You said it was
I'm
near
sorry?
the drill, right?
It's I think it's the one that rolling room to the left of the lab.
Okay, so that would be the drill, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
but I was
checked-
sitting on the admin table the rest
And
of the round.
and for whatever it's worth, it was between vitals and me finding the body is probably at least 15-20 seconds. So
I checked vitals after I left Specimen Con, and there was no one dead then. So we're looking.
Okay, so in between the time that I left specimens, because I ran across Melee Wizard at the left side of the office at the wiring panel there, and he was just in front of me to check the vitals, which I then proceeded to check afterwards to see the death.
20 seconds.
Okay, so we're looking at a relatively recent kill.
Yeah, depending on
Yeah.
how recent it is, if we think that this was like a fresh kill, I said I was at the admin table, Tifa just walked past me into lower decontam, and when I came around the corner,
Yeah.
Blasphemous was walking through from the left, so I don't think it's either of them.
I
Okay.
saw-
Vitals would come.
Yeah, I'm in O2. I passed A Woods when I entered.
I don't know.
Yeah, just gonna finish out my tasks, I guess.
As one does. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. O2. Yeah, I'm gonna say Trip is good because there was loads of time where they could have killed me and did not, so. And vice versa, I'm fairly sure Trip would be willing to clear me for the most part. Blastinus. Tifa, Awoods, Polky. Oh, right, I don't get to see where the other one is. It's here. Task's done. Let's see. Probably not anybody up there. Interesting.
Okay,
Check taken down.
yeah. It seems like a lot of us
Okay.
were kind of congregating around the upper right area, like around the lab. Like I was seeing Polky, A Woods, Constantine was walking in and out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This
It was-
was not over there, in fact. This was all the way on the other side, in the back of security. And as I walked over there from labs and whatnot, having left A Woods and Polky over there, I saw Blasphemous and Leedsy coming the other way.
We had just done comms. Tifa
Yeah.
was with us too.
I went down on weapons because I had a task down there, so.
Did you?
No, we're on 7.
But after
Wait.
fixing comms, Blasphemous and I went up and over toward the lab. I'm not sure which direction Tifa went, but the three of us were there fixing it. I'm not sure where Blasphemous came from, though.
I've got my task finished, so I was kind of just drifting around, seeing if like anybody like was going into a place. I was kind of following them in, seeing if I could catch somebody.
Ah, you're on a corpse hunt.
More or less, yeah.
I see.
I love the corpse hunt.
Well, we are on 7, so we don't have to vote.
Well, it's just I was thinking. We have 7, and there's actually not that many tasks left.
Yeah, no, I finished my last task while comms were down.
Okay.
Nifty.
It's very convenient when you have the wiring task outside of the decontam, because the other one is either inside decontam or at the toilets.
Yeah,
Almost every
like we're
time.
all in a row there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just
I was
finish
wondering,
up, finish
why
up the
is
task.
he going to the bathroom?
Yep, let's y'all just finish up what's needed.
Keeping us in suspense there, Pokey.
Sorry!
Waiting for that dramatic moment to hit the button.
Oh yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Whenever I hit the button,
All right. No, we're not gonna be looking for any bodies right now. Make sure no shenanigans. Well, I was right in calling it Leedsy.
2 seconds old. Who's right
Yeah, I
by
just
their
did it in
phone?
front of Pokey because I was bored.
now.
Oh, what the heck happened? I just saw Constantine.
I just said I killed him in front of Pokey because I was bored.
Nice to meet you. Wait, what?
I was just lamenting with my chat that, like, dude, there's not enough time left. We're not gonna win this. I'm just gonna kill with an audience.
Well, okay.
Dang, I see how it is.
Hey, it's not my fault you walked up to me first.
Yeah, you sure taught the first person you saw a lesson, didn't you?
Yeah, you need to look in the mirror if you have something to send to the complaint department.
I know, true.
Damn!
Well, probably melee for the other one.
Well, time to find out who the other one is.
That was fire. It's the same.
Thank you.
It's Tifa. How about that? So actually, there could have potentially been a double kill there, depending on how it was done. Yeah, Tifa hasn't played with us for quite a while, so she gets imposter on her first turn back. And Bolgi is dead.
Hey, Tifa, you got something you want to say here?
I don't know, Blaster. What do you have to say? I saw you just killed right in front of me. I was trying to hit the report button.
Yeah, same deal actually. Like I just popped out of the lights panel, like when Polky was working on it, and I saw a ham hock swaying in the breeze. So,
Really? I thought I saw you do it.
He thought?
Like, literally, I just saw you just kill right in front of me. Right after I just fixed the lights.
Oh wow, there's a couple of spaces we can't call them
like,
right now.
seriously, like you're the only one other than me there. So, I mean, if you're trying to pin it on me, that's great. But also, you're the one who did it.
No, it was not. We were both there. Okay, we were both there.
Let's see.
Well, actually, no, it's 3 of us there.
Let's see what's gonna do here.
Yes.
Right, and I'm claiming that Tifa did it.
See you later, go to Tifa.
No, go to Blasphemous. He's the one who did it, not me. I saw him killed right in front of me, right after the lights came back on.
There we go.
We'll see, won't we?
I tried.
That was a good effort.
I tried.
That was a good effort.
That was a solid effort, Tifa. You were really digging in your
That's
feet.
best he gets.
Yeah, no, that's what I did. I'm like, okay, let me try killing right when the lights just come back on, and of course, yeah, somebody else was walking at the same time.
Honestly,
I
that
tried.
would have been
I
awesome.
tried.
That would have been awesome if you could have like killed him and stepped away just in time to like not be spotted because the lights were out.
That was
I was
good,
too quick
yeah.
on the lights, yes!
Yes.
And the thing is, I came in like right afterwards, so I saw the body, but I didn't really see who did it.
I did try. That was a good try.
Agent Boo, welcome.
toss in the towel, but I was like, it's more fun to kill in front of somebody.
Damn cough.
And to be fair, I only voted for I only voted for Tifa because A-Woods did, and I knew that a tie wasn't going to do any of us any good.
True.
Also, welcome, Funke.
I mean, in the case where you were wrong, you could just run an emergency and.
Exactly. And then Blastinus, and then we'd be good, most likely.
Yeah, he fixed the lights
Well, the
so
lights were
fast, I didn't
already
even
up,
realize
so
it.
no, but Tifa
That was a
one
good
the
effort,
other
though.
one.
That was a good effort. So.
Sure,
What's
yeah.
funny is that just as you cut the lights, I was thinking, okay, we should get a
good
sabotage
to see you too,
'cause
Omega.
everyone's clustered up here. Maybe I'll hit the reactor, and then the lights went out, and I'm like, or maybe I won't.
Yeah, I was going to hit the lights.
Yeah.
The only reason
Bang.
why I didn't
Bunch of us
kill
listened
the
to you.
person who first got there was because I wanted to try to blame it on somebody else. That's why I did that.
No witnesses. That point, kill my see. Oh, happy stabbings, everybody!
Happy some stabbings.
Happy ever stabbing.
Happy stabbings for an independent
Put a
slave.
smile on that face.
Let's put a smile on that face. Oh, Ryudo had told me to shill myself? Well, dang it. Well, thank you for the help there, Jinpoo. I'm getting close to that 666 goal. I think it's 15 to go now. Maybe I'll be lucky and he'll raid over after he finishes up. That'd be great. Oh God, Tifa 2 for 2. Holy shit! Uh oh. Well, I don't think I can do about it now. Nope. Self-report.
Oh no.
Ballsy.
What happened to Constantine? I just came into decontam and all of a sudden, like, he's gone.
Wait, where in
Hey,
Is that
Oh, sorry,
bottom
specimen's
decontam?
room. Sorry, specimen's room. Sorry.
which
My
one of
bad.
y'all killed my fiance?
I don't know.
It's amazing. It's the same thing I said the first
I
time.
just ran to fix the lights, and yeah, Lead Siege came up to join me pretty shortly afterwards.
Yep, I was with Freya for the first half and with Blastinus for the second half.
I just entered top decon. I think I walked over A-Woods, who's in the medbay area as well. I've not gone
Myself,
down yet.
Steve Funky and Polky were there. Polky, tell me what you're up to.
After I was done with the drill, I had to head all the way down south to weapons, and then to comms for the download. Lights went out, so I started the download. Then the lights came back on. I finished with that. So
Yeah. Question actually. When I passed you by when I headed into the lab, I saw you were working on the drill, and then did anyone see Polky running west out of the building? Because when I came back, you were already gone.
No, I came from the
Interesting.
bottom of Specimen. I came from the bottom of Specimen.
The only person I saw in that area was Trip
Theon
going
slain.
into the lab. Did not
Yeah.
see Polky coming out.
I don't remember seeing a I remember seeing. I know I saw
That one
A-Woods
hurt.
for sure when I was deeper in there. They walked
That
over
one
the
hurt,
right
and
zone.
that's why I'm going
I
to
might
call
have
it.
seen Funky at one point. I
Yep,
don't
Funke
ever.
says he was at the telescope.
Okay, yeah, I don't recall ever seeing Funky.
only spotted by the drill a little bit. You didn't see a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I didn't see.
I like that
Yeah,
joke, by the way.
same.
Theon slain. I like that.
Oh my!
Oh, Funke is our resident comedic genius.
Yeah.
That's certainly true.
He's silent but deadly funny.
Anyway, I'm skipping.
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
well,
Funky,
Alright.
what you do after
It's
telescope?
a bold self-report, and it seems to have worked out.
What else would you have to be at the telescope?
Okay, yeah, I thought I might have seen you. I wasn't certain though. I'm just like, oh, that's a general.
I did see P
light
Funky
color.
at a node outside lights after I came back out of electrical, so that tracks.
The fireworks have started here.
They haven't
Yay.
heard from me yet, so.
All right. Well. All right. Third time I'm going to try this download. Oh, it's Trip. Shit, he's a phantom. I just protected the phantom. Or, if I say he, they, I know better. Shiza. Oh, Awas is dead. Trip must have got him. Oh, may as well do the upload. I can't protect anybody. Blastus is also dead. Boy. Y'all. Oh boy.
All right then.
Well,
Here I was.
hello.
Oh my.
Oh, they got
Wow,
Funke too.
I went
Jeez.
to electrical to check for a body up there too, because that dot wasn't moving.
Yeah, I started body looking after I came out of Spec. I didn't think to go out the left-hand side. I came out the right side, met Melee when I was entering lab, because I thought the body was in lab. Turns out it was on the other side. I didn't think to check there.
Well, one of the bodies anyway.
Yeah, one of them. I have no idea.
Can
how
Minecraft
many.
call that.
100% clear Freya because I had to wait for her on the medical scanner. Polky was with us for about half the time, and he did come from the left side. So Polky, you are
did,
still sus, even though you were with us.
I will say, before I understand maybe sus here, but I encountered Blastus just as he skidded the vent, not the vent, the airlock. I just squeezed right in to get through there, so the kill must have happened just after I just passed. I can't remember who was there.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
was probably
when I was-
Tifa.
I never saw you when I was at Napkin. But then again, you said you went just through to go into Spec, so that means I could have missed you. Trust... The only person I trust is Melee, because Melee had me alone in lab, empty, and didn't kill me. I came up to the door, you scared the ever-living crap out of me and didn't kill me, so I trust you while I was looking for bodies.
All right then.
And yeah, like the other two had said, Leedsy and Polky and I were together for quite the stretch of time there. If either one of them were imposter, they had ample opportunity to off me, and they didn't.
Just shooting from the hip here. I have a funny feeling about Tifa. And
Ooh.
it's not a hard sus, but I am still a little sus of Polky because he did come from the left side.
I'm suspicious of Polky from round 1 still.
Oh boy.
20 seconds left.
I'm putting my money where my
Personally, I
mouth
feel
is.
like Tifa's there now.
Freya, what do you got? What are you thinking?
I honestly don't know.
Voting for Tifa.
We're both. Oh! Ooh! Ho!
boy.
Whoa!
Well,
We shall
Here we'll
see
go.
what happens.
We shall see.
That counts. Well, these three are staying together, which that's probably the best thing that could happen. Also, I've come to realize I might be holding up the works here. Okay. Now I have to find everybody again. That's the only problem. Alright, put it on Melee Wizard. See if that works out. Nope, not taking the shot. Interesting. Oh, there was some lag. Holy crap. God, there's like one task.
Yeah, I figured they'd kill during the lights.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thing is, I didn't even see the body. I just saw the button pop up.
That had to have just happened.
I was like just north of communications.
I figured they would kill during the lights, so I'm opening the door to lab.
Okay, here's the thing. I literally know it cannot have been Freya because I cleared her on the scanner, and Polky was so close to us that this literally just happened right now. Melee Wizard, because you are the one that reported it, I'm most sus of you because this seems like a self-report.
Oh dear.
I would have seen it in the next, like, 5 seconds, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think the last person I saw, I did see.
The last person I saw was
because
you at Vitals.
I saw Trip at Vitals. Then I went through the office taking the south exit and then headed up. I passed Freyja on the way there, and then like in that open area between.
Yeah, there's gotta be like one task left at this point. I can't even figure.
Because I knew that she was legit, and I was trying to lead her to my next task. Freya, what are you feeling right now? Because you were closer to the action than me.
Like you said, that had to have just happened because Pokey was right with us.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the reason Melee didn't kill me is they might have been on cooldown. I think that body we didn't find was in Spess.
I'm voting Melee.
No. No. No.
You lose.
Well, they don't lose,
Do we though?
but
Because there's only one task left.
No, we'll see.
who's got it? Which one of you is going to go closer to him? Alright, there, I put it on for you. Who's got the last task? Oh, thank God.
Yep,
I
the
deserve
last
that
task.
win.
So close.
Trip, you just
So
need one
close.
more kill.
I know, I had 2 seconds on kill cooldown.
Ah!
I was at lights with kill up. And
I'm glad that my funny feeling about Tifa was correct.
Yeah, there's a shot in the dark vote out, huh?
Just say
I
anything
know.
in your own
I'm
defense
sorry,
there.
Constantine. You were the first one there, and then I heard the upper decompanion open, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked.
When you have the knife, you have to. It's whispers into
That was
your
So
ear.
I played it out like I found the body.
That was one of those hard rounds that would have been won if it wasn't modded, or if it wasn't Vanilla, y'all were so grouped up. Holy frick.
I know, seriously.
I wasn't letting go of Tifa, or
You
Tifa. I
should
wasn't letting
have,
go of
because
Freya
for
because
the
I
nature
knew
of the
she was
game.
legit.
You kind of have to for the sake of the game sometimes, especially when
Yep.
there's less people.
What I
Like
Is-
Pokey and I were doing laps in O2 for a minute because I was like, what the fuck happened to Freya? Where's Freya? Did we
please
lose
don't
her?
do
And I
that.
was just looking for her.
what I'm wondering is,
I think we'll leave it for now.
lights
I
out,
was
maybe the emergency
downstairs
button
in
if it works?
I was down
No, the
in
button can't be
what was
pressed
it?
lights off.
Oh, where was I? I was near the tree. I remember that. Heron's too funky. I'm like, I need to kill him, but I'm like, I don't want to right now, because somebody might come popping out. Then all of a sudden the door's shut. I'm like, okay, slice, and then you call the button. You call.
I
So
do
that-
love a
that
well-timed
kill
kill like that.
so
That was timing.
Kill was literally right before you guys called.
That was unfortunate. That was a good one, though. It was
Oh,
close.
okay.
Yeah, I messed up because I inadvertently protected the Phantom at the outset there.
Well,
Got to a
Oh,
little
well,
bit of
though.
wait.
shenanigans.
I
Not a
have
ton,
instead
a
of
little bit.
beans.
Alright, I don't want to be killer again. Please don't give me killer.
Be fine being killer again.
Wow, 3 times in a row?
That's why it's a bingo space, though. We'll see if it happened. Let's put those rolls at 60%, and the only thing I know that we've gotten has been the freaking Phantom. Am I actually gonna physically have to guarantee a freaking one of the freaking new rolls in order to make it happen? Because this is ridiculous already. Shut the fuck.
I just saw myself kill Blastinus.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So either you're a mirror or we have a
Mission of
morph.
Guild.
we have
Voting now.
we have a morphling. Like, yes, definitely. Because
I was
I was going south out of electrical, and then
South out of electrical.
and I saw Blastinus, and then I saw myself coming the other way. So
Too late, I voted for you in Mission of Guilt. Please.
I started my round there. I did my download, then I fricked off after lights got fixed because I do not like hanging around there because
Where
things
is
like
this,
that
Tony?
happen.
Yeah, A-Wood's
it's
fixed
not-
the
it's not
lights,
a-
and I was right there.
it's between electrical and boiler room in that hallway, in that middle hallway on the left side.
Yeah, makes
Oh.
sense.
There were a
I
bunch
saw
of people up there,
Blasphemous
too.
standing As I ran by, so that makes sense.
As soon as I'd seen the lights come out, finally I saw Blastinus, or Copcat, head into the hole just above security and come out right by the labs. Yeah, apparently got a shapeshifter.
Yeah, we have
Damn,
a
I
case
didn't
of
cough
her.
like
Yeah,
that much all
definitely
day.
shapeshifter. I can soft clear A-Woods and Khan because of the direction they left this. I feel like they would have double backed into me because I was late.
I know Tifa was leaving the drill as I entered, which is pretty late in the round.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you too that that someone closed the doors right as I entered electrical with
noticed
A-Woods.
Well, fuck
But
that.
that was,
I
that was
had
when I
to
was
be
coming
at
off the
grill,
download.
so...
That door shut is actually why I didn't stick around after lights. Because I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Nope.
Once people start
Where
swinging
is
the
that?
door, I start swinging on out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Imposters of what?
Boom.
There are the lights again. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Okay. No bodies. Very encouraging. Alright. lights again.
I know 2 people who didn't do this.
No, that's good.
That leaves 6 others.
It
I was
does.
literally just running to where I
Well,
thought the
actually,
body
wait, no,
might be.
5 because maybe they're talking about themselves too.
Probably.
Oh, I guess 3 if you include me.
All right, what do you got?
Scan shenanigans occurred.
Yep, Funky says he has to wait for Melee to scan, so Melee is good.
Yep, and Trip was there as well.
Yeah, I had to wait for Bafunky to scan. I did the walk. I don't know if anyone witnessed me do the walk, but I did the walk.
Constantine, where was the body?
Okay, Melee, be funky, and
The
Trip were good.
yes, the body was at the door to electrical, the electrical panel. I thought about fixing it before I called it, but then I'm like, no, I better just call it.
Okay.
The last time I saw Polky at any point was a considerable amount of time before that, so I feel like Polky was going to fix the lights and got ambushed. Because last time I saw them, they were leaving weapons. Because then I went into weapons. Say again?
I'm in O2 right now. I actually passed Constantine when I was going up to O2.
Okay.
Which way did you pass them?
Down from the boiler room.
So
Is all good? Because there is a vent there, I think, right?
Yeah, there is.
I wasn't in boiler room. I was coming from like the weapons area, communication area.
Freya's apparently out by fuel.
I left weapons in order to get to O2. I dumped the garbage while the lights were out, and then I went up. I did not. I mean, obviously the lights were out, but I am sus of Tifa's story right there.
Freya, did you pass by
We're at
anyone
8.
else
We're
going in and out of
able
the
to if
storage
you're
shed to get your
confident
fuel?
And I know I had freaking imposter for the last 2 rounds, but I promise you this time I'm crewmate.
10 seconds.
This time.
We're at 8.
I didn't
You
notice
can't throw out
anybody. I
a-
was way too focused.
I know it can't be Constantine because I saw him as I was going up to O2. So.
I'm sus, but yeah, I'm okay with this not passing.
Okay, we're making it known at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably best.
I always like not being able to hit the, like, doing something that's not the skip.
I like making use of us being on 8.
It's starting to sound like maybe I should throw wobbly rules on today. Okay.
Hi.
Hey,
I'd
Miss
like to
Frogman.
revisit this meeting because I was waiting to talk about something and did not get an opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, go right ahead.
Freya, I was in the process of asking, did you pass anyone going in or out of storage while you were refueling?
I don't recall seeing anyone simply because I was just that focused.
The reason I ask is because last round, I had a task in Specimen, which I went in through the office, then came back out through the office, and I sat on the admin table. And I sat there for a while trying to see, is anybody not moving? And there was a dot in the storage for a long frickin' time. So much so, I was just about to walk in there to check if that's where the body was, because there was just no movement there. And I know it doesn't take that long
Forgot to
to
call that
refill a
last
gas
game.
can. So if you didn't see anyone else that might have taken your place in there, I'm wondering why you were just standing there for so long.
Honestly, because I'm in the same room as Constantine and I was trying to find something to listen to, so I can't hear him.
So I can't say anything for sure, but I wanted the opportunity to ask that question because it was long
fair.
enough for me to think there was a body.
No, that's fair. That's fair, but no.
Yeah, that is fair.
Theoretically, she could have
Yeah, don't
killed
worry,
and then in there. Wait
That's
for
my
someone to
point.
find the
can't,
body.
That could have
Yeah.
been
She can't hear my
squatting the cooldown
narration
is my point.
Yeah.
with her headphones on.
Yeah, but Freya doesn't play a lot, so I'm perfectly willing to believe that the story is true. And
my
again,
tunes
we're
are
still
replay, yes.
sitting on Tifa, possibly what's going on.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not making an accusation, but I wanted to investigate that.
No.
Worthwhile observation.
I perfectly understand. So, but yeah, no, that's that's the reason.
All right.
Yupping my vote on Tifa as the reminder.
Yeah, me too. The colors changed this time. Different people gave.
Oh my
Tifa
God.
Yeah, Melee Wizard
the
joined you
vote
guys,
on
and
her.
I dropped to
Like-
skip.
Oh my god, okay.
I'm gonna do this download now, damn it. There go the doors. Alright, let's do the node. Ding 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 ding. Oh, what? That wasn't what I needed to do. Alright, whoever is doing this likes to knock out the lights and likes to close doors. There's A Woods. And I will finish my final task and we'll see where we're at. Yay. Heh. That would be perfect wires if that were wires. Alright. Thanks for doing this. Nope, no we're not.
Wow.
Why
Task.
do I
Hooray!
have the last task?
It
Oh
was
my
Tifa.
God. See, I
prob-
wasn't. I died.
Oh no, it's yeah,
The
you did
task
die.
now.
Oops.
These wit.
It was A Woods and who?
Me.
Trip.
Oh, Trip. Wow,
You should
Trip with
increase
the with the.
because I was killing off cooldown.
That's true. Yeah, like I think that maybe we need some more
Yeah.
tasks.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
get some more
We had
tasks.
that emergency
We're also getting more
call,
people.
And I was a little bit slow.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I mean, so far all of the rounds have ended with a task win, so. Well, except for the 2 out of 3 sorry, have ended with a task win.
I mean, it do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it do be like that.
Sometimes
Yeah,
we
Welcome,
have days
Cactus.
where we just keep winning on tasks. Sometimes we have days where we can't get a win because the imposters are killing us all. It just shifts
It's
like
just
that.
never fun to lose on tasks as imposter, because especially when you're killing at every single opportunity.
Well, get used to it because it happens.
Yeah, it does.
I went on security when A would kill me.
That's a little rude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
saying it
had some
happens.
I had some sus on A Woods, considering that he was pushing you as a potential killer. So I was keeping that in the back of my mind, just part of why I dropped my vote. But you know, I had no other evidence. I might have
No,
visited
I
that if we
understand
had
the
gone to that
cutscene, but
again.
Constantine, I really did see you before the lights went off.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you probably did. It's one of those things where maybe even a quirk of the game, or maybe I just flat out didn't see you. One or the other,
because
easy.
you
Yeah,
look so
I
weird in
understand.
the
Yeah, no, I understand.
We've had instances where I was in the same room with somebody and they didn't see me.
Boy.
Yeah,
Well,
I had shenanigans planned, but I ended up faking the walk, because I'm like, let's see.
Oh, Cactus, I just said you look so weird in white.
Yeah, that's so weird to see white and not be ooze.
Yeah.
Of course, you know,
Also,
while I
people's
was.
security is just securing people's privacy, you know?
Yeah,
Nobody
on
likes
that
to
note-
spy like that.
On that note, Trip, you are like doing my head in being lime green because I keep thinking that you're Joey, and I have to remind myself that Joey's not
Sorry.
here.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, like watching some of your videos, Leedsy, from while I was gone, and seeing anybody being orange, just kind of like, wait, but it's not
Yeah,
me.
most of the time when someone changed to orange, I kicked him off that color, and I'm like, no, you can't be using Constantine's color when he's not here. And I just posted one recently where, for some reason, I didn't kick someone off of orange, and I'm like, pass me, what the fuck?
I think it might have been Flare. Heavens Frogman, you want to get into one of the voice channels here so I can bring you into this so you can hear us?
Yeah, please. Without having to listen in to everybody else.
Because that could get kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's good, eh, Woods?
Oi.
I'm gonna go check on the lawn after this game. By the way, I parked the lawnmower guy in.
Fair enough.
I do.
I didn't let them in.
Yeah, Frogman says can't get in. Do you need to be pulled in?
Wrong server, perhaps. Oh wait, no.
Well,
there's
it does say that live and in person is locked for some reason.
If you have
you
the
gotta
Among
get
Us
in
role,
live
you
and
will
locked.
get it on your own.
It's locked if you don't have the role that turns your name either blue or orange or red or you're me or Leedsy.
Right.
Or you
Or
get
Fran.
in another channel and let people drag you.
Yeah. Get into the gaming queue is the one that's open to everybody. There we go. Absolutely, there you are. I'll give you the role after
I just
this
looked over
and
and I was
be
like,
done
I
with it.
can give him a yank.
Nice. Alrighty. Welcome to the channel.
I think Proxy.
Someone leave because we gained 2, but there was 11.
Yeah, no problem, BB. I'm gonna be playing one more game.
There we go.
Hey, there you are.
Yeah. Woo!
There you go. Woohoo.
Let's time for stabbing.
Yep.
Happy
And
Independence
happy
Day.
stubbies.
Oh,
All right, you've got the role now, so you'll be able to just come right in.
Understood. And we celebrated our national holiday a few days ago. But thank you anyway.
Yep. Sure did.
Canada.
It was
I'm
Country Day.
Yeah.
celebrating it right. I'm celebrating it right.
You know what? That looks weird.
Yeah, you're killing me, Melee Wizard. That's awesome.
I'm
This is
celebrating it
this
right.
is one reason why I prefer using controller for this, because using keyboard is just too awkward.
That's fine.
Controller for Among Us sounds interesting.
I mean, I can get around just fine with keyboard.
This is like
You
the
better
only game
use
that I'm
smartphone.
proficient with. At,
So what's weird for me is I will either use the arrow keys or WASD, but I won't consistently use WASD, which is probably what I should be doing.
That's
I'm
okay.
Yeah,
doing,
like quad.
I'm doing both controller and mouse. The controller for most of the game, but I'm doing the mouse for card swiping.
Fair.
Every
That's a
now
smart
and then
move.
I convince myself that this game has become
Honestly, I
competent.
find controller to be more consistent with the swiping, with the card swipe.
Every
Here
now
we
and then I
go.
convince myself that this game has become competent.
first
I
Nope,
can
I'm
do
not
this
that
game.
again.
And then I started a game today that has keyboard only, and I'm still a dumbass.
Anti-swiping.
Remember, typical initiation is to murder the newbie.
Got it. I'm just kidding.
Paying by the newbie.
Will do.
It won't be me. I'm. Real quick, has anybody gotten any of the new roles in the previous games, crewmates?
Oh, yeah, I had gotten the tracker.
Same.
I got shapeshift, but no, none of the crew roles have not been crew.
Trip also got
I
Phantom
got the one that
Yeah, I got
alerts you when
Phantom.
I die, but then I didn't die.
Was there like a bingo space or something?
No, I put them all up to 60%, and I wanted to see if we were getting anywhere. I think I'm going to up them to 70. Hey, perfect wires.
I just had nothing to participate with it.
Participate.
Yeah. Hey, Kefka, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, wow. 1. Wait a second. And initiation completed, apparently.
I guess so.
Alright, this was in electrical next to a breaker. And crap, I just saw somebody leaving, or,
This
well,
has to
yes.
have just happened like right behind me, because literally I wasn't even doing tasks. I was just patrolling for literally Frogman's body, because I'm like, someone's gonna kill him immediately.
Yeah,
I have reason to believe this was basically on cooldown.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I was up in the vault with, I believe, Freya and Tifa. So.
Who were my fellow
Wait, what?
kitchen spawn gang?
Me.
Same.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't think either of you got it.
I passed by basically everyone because I spawned in Cargo Bay and took the upper route and was just going around the map in a loop. I passed basically everyone except Frogman, and I was in electrical as this body was called, and so like if he died on cooldown, then I can't believe I didn't see him unless he was like on the right door instead of the left.
Also, I just want to note that I got the tracker roll, and I'm not entirely sure how this works.
Well, you have to tag somebody, and then you can see where they're going on the map.
Yeah, you have to be
by the way-
first, and they'll light up. Go ahead.
By the way, it was I was doing laundry here and I saw you pass by me by the showers, just coming in from the direction
Constantine
of
will
hospital.
confirm I ran away from him and I directly went up from the electrical.
I saw it was on cams.
Yeah,
That's
and I saw you
Alright.
coming. I ran off up immediately.
And I ran.
But where's the body specifically in electrical? How suspicious do I look now?
lower right-hand corner.
Yep, that explains
So-
why I didn't encounter it because I was just up checking the Nook.
Yeah, it would have been the one directly down from the Nook, but I'm pretty sure there isn't even a pathway up there.
Sounds like
Because I have breakers, and I went to one, and then I went to the next one I went to, and all of a sudden I saw a report button and a body.
12 seconds.
I think I'm just gonna skip
I
on
did pass
this.
you, Constantine, in the
Yeah,
kitchen,
same,
and you
let's
did go
skip.
that direction ahead of me, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have an inkling of a sus, but I shan't share it because I think it's just. I don't think it's solid.
No.
Tell me
Okay.
Someone
Constantine
agrees with
wouldn't
me,
do
it
it.
seems.
Also, didn't we used to have those grayed out for voting?
Nope, never have.
That was my lobby that had we get the grayed out votes.
Oh wait, that's
Yep,
the other
those
side.
on ship side.
All right, well I guess I'm gonna go back to breakers. Yeah, fuck it. That's 6. Main hall. 4, 2. Oh, somebody's dead. Alright, this is not Trip or Freya. There we go.
Wow, that one just really blended in for me.
Alright, I think Blasphemous was the noisemaker there.
For a minute ago with Leedsy.
So Freya, Trip, and I want to say Polky, maybe? We're all in electrical when that went off.
And Cactus was in security too.
I
Yep,
passed
Cactus was on
in
cams.
And out. And I'm gonna claim scientist here. This was almost a double kill. They were like super close to each other.
Okay.
So each imposter killed.
Oh, Cactus is outing me. Oh well. I shanked Tifa like right before the other body was called, so vote me out.
Now there we go.
Bye bye.
Cactus got me.
Hey Woods, I
I
went
was
down
so
to
proud
engine
of
room.
my
And,
timing.
I went to engine room and then to cockpit.
Alright, I'm thinking about
Room to
P-Funke
cockpit.
possibly as the other one at this stage then.
I
It's
want to
possible.
still figure. It may be melee depending on where this body is. If
I
this
am-
other body has a pet in viewing deck, I'm going to suspect melee.
Well, remember, Leedsy killed Tifa, but we found Blasphemous.
Also, I think P-Funky might
And
have
I'll
Phantom,
never
'cause
tell
I
who
think
my
that's like pop
partner
out of
is.
nowhere.
Okay, Funke was in. It said he was
Okay,
in electrical, but yeah, we found Blasphemous at the wastebasket in kitchen. But we don't know where Tifa's body is, but we know Leedsy admitted to shanking Tifa.
Okay, I mean, melee's still kind of close,
never
but
tell.
whatever. Is there any conversations before I vote?
No, it's basically because
I
we can
didn't dance
account
for the cam 'cause
for
I
so
didn't
much
see
of the
it.
lobby. It's either Woods or
Otherwise, I
Melee.
totally would have danced on the body.
It basically is, yeah.
Maybe
I mean, I didn't see the body, but I saw you guys together, and then you weren't in records, and then immediately Tifa is dead.
I'll do it. Oh, that's the vent on the left side. That's what that is. Okay. This is fine. So, I'd like to point out, for anybody who didn't show up yesterday for King of the Castle, that actually wound up being a pretty fun little shenanigan, and I mean, it might be something we do again. It's good audience participation. You don't have to be in the call if you don't want to participate. You don't have to say anything, you just have to vote. Let's see, I don't think Tifa had a pet, so that much is... Uh-huh. Let's go back up here before we go to electrical again. Okay, nothing there. Alright, this is going to be a good time to try the vent. It was melee. Yeah, he's a phantom. Well, on the bright side, I can finish my breakers in peace.
Wow.
We found a dead Constantine in engine room.
Alright. Alright.
This had to have been a little
have caps on.
before the emergency.
I watched Freya do the emergency on the right-hand side.
I am the one who did the left one.
So I'll basically say what happened was I had gone to the cockpit and did some of my tasks. I had seen them, Constantine, take care of the lights, and I had left them passing them as they went to cockpit. I went through engine room, so they had probably hovered in that area for a bit. I made it to showers, doing some tasks, and then the emergency was called. So I'm kind of placing around that time frame. But again, we already got one out, so I'm not worrying too hard on this.
Got a lot of tasks.
We know Cactus is good.
Oh yeah. I'm not sus for a change.
Murder, red rum, red rum.
I've seen Freya around a lot. I think Freya's fine.
Freya fixed right side.
Freya and Polk, you were on the right.
I use the
what were you up to still?
Many?
Still want to know what melee.
Yeah, before I went up to, I mean, we did the weapons together, he had the handguns, but after that, we kind of split at that point. So where were you?
I was mostly meandering around. I ended up in security, which kind of sucks right now because my controller's constantly vibrating right now. It's just annoying.
Are you sure it's not the adrenaline from all the murder you've been doing? What task were you up to?
On my way to the right side viewing deck. Which I'm pretty sure is the reason why my controller is vibrating like this right now.
That explains a few things, but yeah. What you waiting for chance to kill? Law.
I was kind of expecting some more skips or people to vote, but whatever, I'll take it. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
Well.
That's all, folks.
Right.
Man, that sucks that it was
Nice.
just a chance felt like that. You were doing great, Melee.
Thing is, one downside to being the
lost my
Phantom
grip
is
on it a
you
little
can't
bit.
really say. Dang it! I
Yeah, you
keep
can't.
exiting by mistake.
Yeah, you can't say what your pathing was because you might pass by somebody who didn't see you.
I have found the Phantom ability is very good for post-kill.
Yeah, exactly.
escape.
For every kill I did, I killed, then vanished. But I can't really say where I go because if I passed anyone, then they can't back me up on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Fornea, you made it.
Yay!
You gotta be better at lying about your path, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best times I've had doing support in a while, though. Because normally when I try to do support, when I'm out first, the other person is just too on top of things, and like, I go to click something and they click it just ahead of me, and so I'm just following them around going, okay, what you doing next?
Well, I guess it's in that case it's good that I'm not really used to doing sabotages, so I'm not really too familiar with it.
I had your back.
Flare.
Also,
Ooh,
Melee,
made
I
it.
felt bad. So
I love
that we caught you
sabotages.
so quick. So I'm like, you know what? Just come kill me in electrical. Just end me.
Oh, we've
In
almost
this
got a
little
full
corner,
run.
Go try and get a win. Believe in you.
Who
Also, we were
has
at
taken
14.
my pink?
Tifa.
That's my favorite color.
Look very pale.
Boost Fornea.
Well, if you don't mind, though, Tifa, Fornea is one of our most regular folks. Goes back with us a good bit, if you wouldn't mind.
Pecking order with the colors.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
I'll give up my light pink for you, Tifa.
Okay.
I like how Kirby jumps when Freya opens a can. There we go. Things look normal.
40 people. Neat.
Color seniority is a weird way to put it, but the most sensible.
I mean,
know,
it's
it
yeah.
really is.
I mean, there's some things. Look, we've been doing this long enough. My kid identifies certain colors with certain people. He identifies me with orange. He identifies Oozworm with white. He identifies Polky with yellow. Flare Sword with maroon.
Yep.
A-Woods with dark green. Joey with lime green.
Sorry.
Cactus with blue. Dark blue.
Can I switch? Do you want me to switch off lime green? Would that be helpful for everyone?
I mean, it's
Now,
fine.
Are you
with-
telling me your kid doesn't
he's not
recognize me
here.
at all?
and yes, you as purple.
I was gonna say, Lizzie, he totally recognizes you.
I can also change to like tan or something.
It's up to you. Without Joey being here, it's not as big of a thing. It's not messing my head up at all, but it's messing Lizzy's head apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
when I
I
switched off to
completely
black.
have that same thing where just I don't see Among Us characters. I see people based on the color. Like we'll just be out in a store and I'll see Among Us merch and I'm just like, oh my god, look, it's Pokey, and just pick it up because it's a yellow Among Us, and I'm just like, hey, it's a Pokey doll. Not
I literally-
it's an Among Us
Yellow, I
doll.
just see Polky's like extremely good fashion sense.
I literally found a big plush blue Amogus and took a picture of it and tagged Cactus in it. So there you go.
I will be tan. He's still mushroom adjacent.
Fair.
Just for the record, when you added me, I was out getting food.
I mean, yeah, it's a good reason.
What food?
What'd you have?
Yeah, you can't be tempting us like that without telling us what it
soup.
is.
Vegetable and chicken soup.
I do love a good soup.
Okay, that actually sounds really good.
I do not have a bang on the shower head task. Actually, no, I'll go to electrical. I can check vitals after I flip the switch here. Cactus. And Polky? Okay, no, maybe not.
Okay. I saw the person just walk out of there here. They had little leaves on top of their heads, so how did you walk out of this one?
Leaves?
The
yes,
of
leaves.
Freya?
Cactus leaf.
Mine's more of a pompadour.
Yeah, definitely the leaves. So cactus, you just walked out of electric here, leave you a little orange little hand there.
Sorry, the lawnmower is really loud. I was up by records in the toilets.
I did not see you in records. I passed through there going to Gap Room for my download.
Yeah, I saw Fernea there, like when I was fixing the vent in the Gap Room.
Oh, I forgot to call this one before because that has
I also
happened.
saw Funke in records. I think Funke was actually doing records at the time.
Okay,
Okay,
so
what
that
did
sounds
you
like
see?
we've pretty much locked down Cactus, and we can assume Fornea is crew.
There you go.
Didn't kill this.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can vouch
No,
for
I mean, like,
player.
because they would, like, she pretty much saying, like, yeah, Cactus did it. Like, if, like, you know?
I'm not.
Typically don't sell your
accusing anything.
imposter
I'm just
brethren down
saying,
the river.
I did not see this person when I passed through the stated areas.
Well, Funke, you're
Right.
just saying
That's funny.
indeed. Can you confirm what you're indeeding?
Yeah, I'm saying I saw cactus leave over there here, the little fresh body. Unless,
No.
but yeah, as far as I know.
There you go.
I am mistaken. Please, God, strike
Okay,
me
you saw a
down.
cactus. Okay.
Alright. If Funke saw it, then fine.
And I saw Fleur sword out on the left viewing deck while I was doing my fixing wiring.
I kind of like the idea of Polky being the first one to die next, being smited down for being wrong.
You know, I
made a
kinda
roast
lucky.
burger with lettuce, meat, tomato, lettuce, which just... If you're gonna do a healthy burger, do a healthy burger. Don't load it down with too patties. Come on!
Good God.
I'm just gonna say,
Is it a burger
with
or spring
Fortuitous,
roll?
we only have one kill at the start of a round, and we have 3 killers.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That was close.
Good thing I voted skip.
Yep.
No, good for Cactus anyway. We'll see if it was good.
If well, if it wasn't Cactus, and if that was a shapeshifter, A, weird. B, uh-oh. Yeah, Jeff, I had concerns about King of the Castle, but those were unfounded. It was a good game. Trip's dead.
I can place P, Funke, and Electrical right now.
So this was in the meeting
I
room.
have. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this was just to the right of the meeting room.
Oh,
Right,
over
so,
at the put in your number thing?
Yeah, the bit where you do the
It's
the
like
thing where you
right.
punch in your number off
So-
the card.
Yeah, kind of like it's kind of in between that and like the table where the button is.
Oh,
So, I don't mean to take away from this investigation, but I have a question about the last one. Pokey, where did you report the body from last time?
Electrical. That little part with the little
Okay.
levers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I did find a pet.
No,
in
Jeff, it's
there,
not
so I wanted to
designed
double-check.
a way
Thank
to
you.
cause
Please proceed.
anybody to be prevented to do anything.
I don't think there's anything else to proceed. I think, like, we heard everything.
Yeah, I
Oh,
literally
yeah.
just arrived there and somebody was there dead.
All I was gonna say is that I'm doing records by myself. Y'all have fun. because there's no one recording with me.
For what it's worth, I saw Melee in the armory.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
And Cactus passed by me in the cargo bay, running up into the toilets and
Just in the turlet.
and didn't take me down. So who knows?
Alright. So far we got.
She left the door open.
Oi!
Alright. I'm actually
Yeah, bodies spare at
less
least.
sure that it might have been Cactus.
I will say that I do not.
So
think
next,
I saw
next 2
Funke,
days,
I think,
by
was
the
one
way.
stated to be in electrical. I did not see Funke there, and I've got breakers.
Tomorrow we're gonna play RoboCop Rogue City. See how that goes. And of course,
Like, I saw
Saturday is
one person,
Battletoads.
I don't remember who it was, and it wasn't Funke. And Funke is being.
We've
placed
got a
at
new
the upper
emote
end
to
anyway,
debut as well on Saturday.
No, that means over.
Perfect wires.
Yeah, I got those already, so it's set. It was Cactus. So why did P Funke cover for Cactus? Ah, shit. Just a split second too late, too slow on the draw there. Oh, Flair's dead too.
Yo, has there been someone in cargo bay? Whoa.
I was just about to
It was
say
the
there's
Battletoads race
3
thing,
people
yeah,
dead 'cause I'm
Jeff.
sitting on the
That's exactly right.
So
I'm
I've
admin.
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So I looked through cameras about 15-ish, 20 seconds-ish ago, and saw this body in vault. This is Pokey that I found.
Okay.
Also,
well,
it was
explains that.
it would have been
I've been
extremely hard to
covering
get
on admin,
Beatus.
I haven't seen people
Anyway,
kind of,
it's very hard to
like,
book Beatus for
be between,
things.
So I would assume that people were like changing rooms.
So
I had
who-
always seen at least one in cargo bay, so I was wondering like there's a body by the stage.
Could be.
I actually was wondering why you mentioned cargo bay because actually, like when I was like I actually just entered into cargo bay from the lounge and I ended up passing by Tifa in the toilets area.
See, Cactus is saying.
I mean, it was hard. It's harder to book John from the basis of I hadn't ever spoken to John before, so it was a matter of getting the opportunity to do that. So,
And I saw Melee in
you know,
electrical.
once I pitched it to him, though, it didn't take him long to get back to me.
Yeah, no, at the-
And
at the
yeah,
end, me and
obviously, I was very
me and
pleased
Brock
to get the desired result. Yeah, this is a big deal, and I am very pleased to get an
I
opportunity to
didn't
work with
see
him.
them, but the lights were off when I was leaving that area, and that's when I went to look at the security cam. I did see 2 people that were in security, but I don't.
Oh yeah,
know
everything I know about
who
John,
might
he's
have
pretty good dude.
Well, maybe they were.
I know so many of his friends, and given that so many, given that the friends I know are also super cool people, it certainly follows that he would be too.
It didn't go too far from there.
So yeah, that's a privilege to be able to have him on. It's going to
All I
be
know
pretty
is
fantastic.
A third of us are imposters, and we gotta do something about it.
Yeah.
Awesome
Funke was
is
one
another
that
good word.
Fortnite had mentioned before.
Oh, go for Funky.
Oh boy. Well, this game's going to end very
I
badly.
actually completely forgot to vote.
You know, I
Everybody
did not
forgot to
but
vote
I
except
don't
for
think
3 of
much
you.
it.
Now they're within a double kill of death. To try to find people. Okay.
Cool, you got it.
Hi.
Hey.
Cornelia, what's up?
Oh,
He wasn't
you
counting
know,
on
just
both.
kind of want more time and information passed between because we're in really bad shape suddenly. So, regarding the body that I found, Woods, you
Can I
said
just
that
ask
you
a
had
question
been.
for me quickly? I want to get water.
Oh, I did a.
How
question for you,
convenient.
Draco.
That's what a murderer would say.
You said that you were on admin table, right?
Correct.
Did you see any presence in vault, meeting room, gap, rig, etc.?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to know at the end of the round where I reported Pokey's body, who was in that area about 20 seconds prior to the end of the round? In the northwest part of the ship.
You can't know. I just see the.
Right, like
thing.
you only see the outlines of people.
No, I'm not asking you. That's me asking everyone to report where they were 20 minutes prior. 20
Well,
seconds.
I was handling jobs in the showers and
Getting
main
water.
hall. Then I went up through records and went right through the lounge. And then round in, I was right in.
Yeah,
in the,
I don't need a whole story. I just need a quick shot. So where, like, if you were in the northwest part of the map, 20 minutes prior to the prior round, I want to know
20
that.
minutes.
20 seconds. I'm sorry.
I know what you mean. It just struck me as funny.
I'm struck with time dilation. Leave me alone. Start up there, went down through engine room pretty early on. And you did say that you were in engine room and saw a melee wizard in there.
I was trying to fix my
which
lava lamp
I
during one of the
was
meetings and I
in
broke
engine room.
it.
Last round at all?
You said you were before.
Cornelia, you're the one who's been leading
I
this.
was in,
What are we
I
doing?
ended in electrical, but that round I started in kitchen and was pretty much in that.
No,
southern
don't vote for
part.
Melee Wizard. I beg you. Yes, somehow. Okay. Okay, it's not over yet.
Discussing cactus, I see. All I heard was melee when I came back.
I said Cactus and Melee. Cactus said that they were in the engine room with Melee, and Melee's like, I wasn't there. And we had like some stuff.
The thing is, it was a
earlier.
delayed reaction. I didn't realize that's what he said at the time, but then it's like, wait, where was engine room again?
Oh, my
Whatever
goodness.
she said, I trust her vote.
It wasn't terrible, but it's not my go-to.
Okay, these two are safe. That chat's pretty active. Haha! Take that, A-Woods! You piece of shit! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Yeah. Saved her. Oh no. Oh no, and she's right next to Leedsy. Eh. Dang it!
Blastiness.
Hey, Woods, what?
Well, this body was in security, and you had ran from it from kitchen. I came out of viewing deck after downloading.
Hey, Woods.
I thought so.
I hate to break it to you, but you were the one running south into kitchen and security. Like I was running up from the viewing deck where Fornea like I saw Fornea like in the viewing deck area because we fixed the lights. Then I went up through the kitchen into the armory where I passed you coming down that way.
Am I being dumb? Did I see a shapeshifter? Because like I downloaded in viewing deck, and then I came out and the doors were locked. I came out of the kitchen and I swear I saw you come from the right.
Well, then that's probably a shapeshifter.
Okay, Frog, Tifa.
Hey Woods is a murderer. Don't let him run the conversation. And
Assuming
this
that
is the
one of the two,
other.
either Funke or Cactus that we threw out, was one of them. That means we're down to. Oh, it has to be because we're on 6
Yeah,
now. But
yeah.
anyway,
Right.
we're 6 with 2 imposters, so we do have to vote someone.
Or we could have theoretically taken care of 2 imposters by voting out Funke and Cactus.
You
There's only been
didn't.
1 kill after all.
I mean,
For what it's worth, I've seen
That's
Tifa
not true.
going right through the showers, and I've seen A Woods going left through records, I think it was.
Yes, but where's the?
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to think back. I was in the showers. I took care of the shower head, and I ran to the left after a while.
yeah, I'm not sure
That
like
is
what's
lovely.
going on here.
I don't know. I'm really confused with the data points I'm getting.
Have they had him a target too?
all I know is that A Woods apparently saw you blasting us running away from the
Oh no,
bottom.
Blast!
Oh,
We need a vote now.
okay.
Tifa, Frog.
Nope.
Mighty Tifa.
No,
Tifa.
it's not
Tifa.
Tifa.
Because we gotta vote somebody.
Yeah, the game just spontaneously kicked me out. That was weird.
We might be wrong, but screw it.
You are.
Yep.
Gee, imagine that there'd be like eeny, meeny, miny Tifa and Tifa. That's yeah, it's A Woods and Leedsy, guys.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Ah, darn it.
I protected Fornea from A Woods only to have her run right into Leedsy.
See,
Yeah,
if
I
I
could've
had been,
sworn
if I
I
had been kicked
saw
out, I
it.
probably would have put the finger on A Woods.
The funniest thing
Yeah.
is
No,
that
I really did feel I saw you in the kitchen. That's why I called the body. It's like, oh, body was just her happened.
No,
I
the
can
funniest
call
thing is
this.
that after I killed Fornea and she
Damn it,
had
hell.
the squeaker on her, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Oh shit, and I
I'm
run down
calling
to the
P-Funke
kitchen
being
door and I
thrown
see
out
that
for no
it's
reason
shut,
because that's
and I
really
didn't
what it
wanna
was.
Stand there and like someone else come through, and I'm like, oh shit, I just kind of ran back and forth over
Yeah, Blast
Fornea's
is on
body.
the other side of that door.
Yeah, and then I ran down into like the viewing deck. Like whoever sees the body will just report the body. I can hide down here.
Yeah, I saw the. I was like, well, I know who I'm going to blame. And then they're like, I was there, like, I can't push this any harder, so I guess it's a shapeshifter now.
I can't call somebody getting caught in the act because
with the safe.
It is
So
entirely
Here's the thing I
possible
can't
I
figure
forgot
out.
I saw you, but nonetheless, I probably would have started like pointing at you for the vote.
this is the thing I don't understand at all. And that's question for P-Funke. Why did you cover for Cactus when Cactus was not
Murder
where?
in front of his face, like.
Yeah, it's like Funke says she saw Cactus in records, but supporting Cactus what Cactus said, whereas it was literally about to have her thrown out. So it's like either Funke is another imposter or, and it wasn't.
It might have just been the timing got screwed up, and Funke's like, oh yeah, I saw a Cactus at some point.
That's
Funke
basically
confirmed.
it. I was like, I started in records and I was doing records, and Funky saw me. do
Yeah, it
this,
should have
and he
been-
was Like, yeah, I saw Cactus do records.
Should have been much more specific about saw at the beginning and not otherwise.
He was just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
black
that
spike was kind of annoying though. If I'm
that
to be
cost us
honest.
additional bodies.
Did we want to try Europe? Because, like, we tend not to have issues on there.
Have we had issues?
I don't know if I need it.
We
I don't
only
notice any issues.
we only
The
had the
issue was
one
just that
disconnect.
one. Yeah,
Okay, cool. Then I'm fine with staying.
and it says my ping's back to 22 milliseconds, so should be okay.
If we have any more problems, we'll at least look at it.
So I have to ask, what did dead chat look like when I hit the emergency button and got Cactus thrown out?
Well, I was all like somehow, and Flair was like, "Holy moly!"
Yep.
Like, yeah,
Holy moly!
it was starting to look pretty hopeless until you did that.
I'm bad at actually physically typing in Ghost Chat because I typically say what I'm thinking to my chat, and typing is a whole thing.
Right. Yeah, I was just like, I'm still sus of Cactus, and like, yeah,
You were
Melee
right.
Wizard. Like Cactus is like, she and Melee Wizard were in like the place. Are we sure about that? And the Melee's just like, I didn't see her. I was like, good enough for me. Throw her.
I gotta tell you that when you hit that button, I literally had like 2 seconds left on my cooldown, and I was like, shit. I was gunning in for like, oh, if we can each just get a kill as soon as possible, and then the button hit. And before I unmuted, I'm just like, fuck.
So you may be pleased to know that I was actually camping the button and letting the timer run so people could do tasks.
I had a feeling that's what you were doing.
I was surprised there wasn't a Sabo called. I thought it was GG.
And then I saw A-Woods like running up to me, and I'm like, I kind of trust A-Woods right now, but I'm not taking a chance. Button.
That was-
Well, I had hit the.
It was the right move.
The 15 seconds and hoping it would buy enough time to
I
get the
camped the
kill,
button
but I couldn't
we
get
were on
that.
pulse, so-
And I was like, well, I'll lean hard into like we know Freya's, not Freya, Cornea is good because she's clearly got one like dead to rights, so therefore we know that Cornea is crewmate. Like it makes sense in my head.
We do not accept new players at
Honestly,
this
it was because you were
time.
talking
If
about
you want to
admin
be able to
table
play, you have to
providing
do a couple
information
things.
about, like,
Yeah, if
yeah,
you're
like
not
there-
if you're not
like,
a
people over here,
follower,
and I, like, got people talking
you have to be a
about,
follower
like,
for one
yeah,
thing,
it's giving me
and
information
you
I
also
might
have to be.
not like.
Thank you.
It's like that was more reason, more
And
so
you know
than
you've got to stick around,
No, I
and
was definitely doing
you know,
it as well. You know, I
like
know.
literally, we've had a couple of people that
Yeah,
followed and
booms occasionally.
expressed interest. We didn't know them, so if you're willing to stick around and hang out,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we
used
get
to
to know
this
you a
basically
bit, and we know you'll be a good participant,
Listen to the
you'll be able to join.
Well, me,
That's
I'm
what
just
I've
playing
always
video games instead of
what I've
making
always
fireworks
put
because I
for
hate
everybody.
fun.
Yeah, Leedsy, I think you saved it for
Because
your
this
team
room has been
by
together
taking me
since
out in that
2020
moment.
in some form or another.
Even if I did effectively
It's a
trap myself
long-
into a player. By the way, Freya, that face emote is as disturbing to me as the Jeff mask.
I had to. I saw that. I'm like,
Happy
yes.
stabbings!
I'm
Yeah,
totally
like
gonna die.
freaking Blasphemous getting booted out of the game at that moment was just like, ah, hell, now we lose.
Yeah, I thought there was a chance until that happened. Ah, my first roll of the night! Hooray! So we're getting we're getting really close to the 666 goal. Very pleased. Cut down on some walking time. Ag! Not my ears.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the shifter just
boy.
walked right by me because I just had a pokey walk by me, coming from medical into electrical.
Yeah,
So
I
I
just
think
wa-
that was the shifter.
No,
Oh,
I just,
boy.
I just watched an A-Woods kill a Pokey.
I see. Now, so me, Constantine, and Melee Wizard, we were all like in the kitchen viewing deck area, kind of doing
Correct.
those things.
Sounded like you said beauty deck.
All right, so-
That should be a thing,
Funky
yes.
were involved for a bit.
Did that group in kitchen stay together after I left to check hams?
Yeah, it's like we were basically, like, Constantine was in the viewing deck, Melee and I were on the burger.
Okay.
Yep, the two of them were on the viewing deck. Also, I'm engineer, so I'll put that out there.
I'm curious where the real A-Woods is. If this
Yeah,
isn't the real
I'm
A-Woods.
right in
This-
the middle of traveling between on the floating platform.
Okay. Because I watched N.A. Woods kill. It was brazen, so I'm assuming it's not the real A. Woods.
Okay, so
I wanted
hang
to ask
on.
Mr. Kane.
Hang on. You're saying that you saw, you saw Pokey being killed.
Yes.
Where did you
I
see
watched,
that?
in front of
You
Freya.
may have.
Yeah, in electrical.
Look-
We're in electrical.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
was
so then
thinking
y'all were
that
just like
maybe-
right
Sorry,
behind
sorry.
me, and that was actually Pokey then.
So can I ask? So
That means it's hyper recent.
Oh no, this is falling over. Literally, I'm coming into electrical, and A. Woods came down the ladder, killed it, and I walked over to report it, and it was on top of you, so you reported it.
I'll note that the person, whoever shapeshifted as
Wow.
me, came from Vault or Brig, because I had
Yeah.
seen them come down from Brig into engine room as I was coming in from the left.
Oh, wait, you saw yourself?
Funky.
Yes, that's why I said there's a shapeshifter, because
Okay.
it ain't me.
Where were you at the time, Funky?
There's a good question.
Funky's gonna be typing, so.
I'm
Anyone
curious where.
want to say, hey, I saw someone
where's-
involved recently? No?
No,
Well-
the last person I saw. I know Leeds went north. That's the only person I saw go north this round from the people
I
I've seen.
went through the engine room, and then I had a bunch
Okay,
of
so
tasks in the main hall.
Funky
Okay, so-
says armory.
Then it could have been Leeds.
We have
Please don't
two
shorten my
imposters,
name.
right?
So,
We have two imposters, correct?
Correct.
yes.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Thank you.
Actually. Okay. All right, whatever. I suppose I didn't have to do that, but they have. Okay.
Myself and Blastness were the only ones on the left. I'm on admin right now.
Well, this is on the right.
I'm in electrical because I've got breakers.
I am.
doing
Besides me
records.
was on the left, because
Oh, I'm on the right. I thought. Did I just pass to Constantine in records?
I mean,
Yes,
like,
you did.
I got passed by A Woods in the kitchen, like what, or actually in the armory area, I believe. So, you sure that I was the only one on the left side?
Yes, you and me. I said
Sorry.
it was just us on the left.
Right, fine.
Yeah,
That's-
I was on cockpit admin. I saw it was just you in the viewing deck and me in the cockpit. Everyone else was on the right.
I saw Frogman at one point in the shower area. I saw Melee Wizard, and I briefly passed by Trip.
Yeah.
And Lead Z was in records.
Where was
As
the body
well.
actually found?
This is outside of stalls, outside of the bathrooms.
Okay, I didn't go anywhere
Okay.
near there. The only thing I can say is that early in the round, I did see Freya passing through electrical because, again, breakers.
Breakers suck. And I'm not digging this layout for electrical anyway.
I only made it to records long enough to do an record because for some reason I spawned in the kitchen. And as soon
Did
as
anyone-
I did, I was like, why did I do this? I'm on the exact wrong side of the map.
Did Leedsy enter from the right?
No, I
Did
entered
your
from the
records
left
correct?
because I spawned in kitchen.
Okay.
What was
I
your
didn't
route?
see you enter records. That's why I'm curious.
I came up from the kitchen to engine room to main hall to showers to records, and I got to do an record.
Yeah, I actually got interrupted in the middle of the burger again.
I went through showers and did not see you. Because that's
Melee, do you remember seeing Lead Z pass through records?
Because I saw you guys all passing by me just as I was coming in the door.
I don't remember, no, but I was focused on picking up towels.
So was I.
Okay, so A was
I'm sussing.
everyone else is potentially a suspect except me because I was in electrical.
No, it can't be Constantine. Can't be Blast. I believe was the other person I walked past.
It was A Woods and Blastness.
I literally
Oh, I
walked
didn't see
right
you.
past your guys' faces. I can't believe you're saying you didn't see me.
It sounds like you have.
Lead Z, you've known me for a very long time now. What am I very consistent at not
You
doing?
literally said earlier in this meeting that you saw me.
I did. I saw you at Records. I don't remember seeing you get there. But me missing things due to apparent
I can
just
dump him if you want me to.
straight blindness is very much a thing. Y'all haven't seen that before? Yeah, that's life. Alright, I'm going to do my meeting room tasks and be done with them. Or perhaps I'll fix the lights since I'm right here. Sus. Trying to figure out if what I'm hearing above me right now is fireworks or somebody running around in upper room. It's Trip. Fuck. Trip and Funke. Nah, I knew it. Should have known. Funke is very good at shapeshifter, so. There you go. Alas and alack, such. I cry.
What the?
Oh, confound it, my download was almost done.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just saw. I think A was just got ate by Trip.
Oh, it is not me. I just walked past a. Where am I? I am in Brig entering Vault.
Can anyone verify?
I passed a pink, one of the pink colors.
I am in Vault, and I do not see anyone. That is the download that I am at. I have a question.
Pafunky saw me going into Vault.
I have a question. So.
Oh yes, congrats on the win, Omega. I will have to
15-20
see
seconds ago.
what.
About the point right before the lights dropped. I was on admin table, and I saw that there was only one person on the left side of the ship. Who was that?
During lights?
Right before lights, during like the beginning of lights.
I did bottom left lights in kitchen. I passed Freya.
No, you
I
didn't.
Did lights, then I did my burger.
I did the lights.
Just curious, Fernea, you say that you're in the vault as well. Like, did you see Funky at all?
No.
So Funky and Trip are verifying one
I
another.
would
Just
very
wanna
much
be
like.
sure.
I would very much like to focus on my question. I'm sorry. So.
I fixed lights.
I also.
Oh, you
lights.
didn't.
In the
You
bottom
lying sack of crap.
This last lights,
I'm almost certain that you are an imposter because I saw someone up in Vault, and then suddenly admin table was telling me there are two people in cockpit and no one in Vault.
Reminder: Khan was engineer, so
Yeah,
Khan
I
could
was-
have been eventing around and dead.
Well, I was gonna say the first
And
time
also-
lights went down, Constantine
Trip
used the vents to
shortens
fix
a bit
the lights in the
much.
gap room, and then the second time the lights went down, I fixed them in cargo bay.
But we know that I didn't kill Khan bottom left because Freya was with me bottom left.
That's
Before I went into engine room where I passed Bafunky.
But
Bafunky's
you
not
did
involved.
kill me.
Bafunky walked past me in engine room, seeing me go up to Brig towards Vault.
I never said
Trust
that the kill
Fornea.
happened to be in bottom left.
That,
Because there was
that's
no
what
one
it sounded
else
like you were
down there.
accusing. When you elevated your voice, it sounded like you were accusing. That's why I felt the
Oh, I'm
clarification was there.
accusing. Yes, I'm just
Yes.
not saying that you did
Got
the
them.
kill there.
Well, you're totally wrong. Good luck.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Like that.
Three, 1, 5, 8, 4. One last task.
Well.
Oh my god.
Saw that.
Saw what?
Fornea was just coming across on the platform, and I was coming down the ladder from meeting room, and
Forgot
we saw
that.
another Fornea slice Freya in half.
Yeah, I was on the
And I
right
can
button with Melee
confirm-
Wizard.
I can confirm that Melee Wizard and Blasto were on the right side. So, bye, Funke.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm half the woman I used to be.
Also, I
No,
have no idea.
no,
what you
the
saw in
shapeshifter
Astral
was
Trail.
Funke.
Never involved, which is why I lied about going that way because I never went there.
I saw someone in Vault, and then suddenly I saw, oh hey, there's someone in cockpit with me, and there's no one left in Vault, which means that someone's in the vents, and I'm getting the hell out of here very quickly.
I know, it's just because people took that information and went, oh, that must mean Trip's bad, even though I was vouched for twice, having not killed that person. I did kill them, but
Yeah, you did kill me, that's for
I
sure.
did kill you. Still
I
got two
literally
vouchers for
voted for
not
you on
having killed you.
vibes.
Well, it was
Yeah,
a
that
combination of that and the fact that, like, people were sussing you and saying, it's like, oh yeah, was anyone up in the Vault area seeing
Just
Trip?
Leedsy. Just Leedsy sussing me.
And I'm just
That's
like,
yours.
yeah, I
Oh,
was in.
no, Claire.
I didn't see Trip up in Vault area. And then you
So-
happen to be the one to say, like, yeah, I was like doing that earlier, and I'm like, well, good enough.
So,
Yeah,
what-
entirely wrong,
what
but it
the
worked.
heck, does anyone else have issues with that, with the stupid safe? Because I was
Yeah.
struggling with that. Like,
The
There's
safe
a
is
learning
fairly
curve to
sensitive.
it.
Yeah,
It's
if you
kind
don't
of-
Yeah, it's a
know how to
learning
do
curve.
a combination lock, the safe is a nightmare.
well, I do know how to do it. It's just for some reason it just wasn't working.
Yeah, it does not work like any combination lock I've used in my life.
Yeah, like
it works like every combination lock I've ever used, so I don't know why people have trouble with it.
well, the thing is that the safe is very sensitive. That you have to like make sure to hit the number just exact and then go the other way.
And I think because it doesn't
True.
have tumblers, you don't get that that click.
It does
with the
actually
mouse.
click if you listen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
no,
a
no,
very
no,
light
no.
click, but it's there.
I hate this game sound.
BRB.
Yeah,
By the
but
way, I had this whole funny thing I was gonna do during the second to last meeting where I was gonna do a seance.
Well, don't worry about it, Omega.
to see
You don't
if I
have to
could
play
get
if you don't
the
want to.
requires, But we ended up having to use all of the meetings.
If you ever feel the
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry
mood
I
strike
tried to
you
with that last,
to give it a
but
try with us, you just let me know.
should have waited until
But
after
don't
the
feel like you
first
need
meeting.
to. Don't feel like you have to explain yourself either.
Hindsight, believe me,
Yeah.
We've had so many people come in and out of the group over the years.
that it was.
And you know,
basically,
sometimes people just don't
funky,
have good
like,
experiences,
trying
and
to
that's how it is.
cover
That's life.
Like that. That's sort of
It
like.
was annoying because I did have an actual vouch who just didn't talk the whole meeting. But that happens.
He's like,
Yeah.
Yee.
Beautiful for a graceful guy.
2 winners on bingo so far. Oh God, the mask!
yeah.
It's happened.
Also, everything that
Nobody's
happened
getting
did
killed.
happen. I did walk with a Bafunky up to Vault, so they weren't lying. I had killed before I did that.
I see.
I like to do as little lying as possible.
Yeah, Hardy, I
as
just got
possible.
over a summer cold, so yeah,
It
totally
makes
with you on
sense.
that. I powered through because, well, you know,
Exactly.
Well, sometimes I luck
it's
into the right
Jackbox night.
answer.
You gotta power through. And also, I really wanted to play Blaster Master.
Luck will only take you so far, my friend.
Yeah, that's what it's.
Well, I
Don't
mean-
defend, distract.
Anyway, I think I have time for another game before we go out and do our fireworks walk.
Alright.
All right, just gonna be a minute. Freya got up to his ladies' room.
I hope my goal in life.
Yep,
it
good.
is
Yep,
to one
I forgot
day
to grab
also
that.
become a
Anyways,
Bingo
thank you.
Square.
You don't want to.
So I'll just I'll take this opportunity to remind everybody of the big stream on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, over on my neck of the woods, where I'll be playing Battletoads straight through, no warps, with special guest commentator Proton John. You are going to want to be there. You're going to want to be following and hanging out because it is going to be amazing.
Sorry, I'm also doing a special stream on Saturday, so I will not be there.
Yep, you'll miss out. Catch the VOD. Because it's going to be freaking amazing. I rewatched the 4-player Battletoads race recently. I've done a warm-up run, which I might do a little bit more depending on when we wrap up tonight. And yeah,
The race again.
we're also getting really close to the 666 follower goal too, so that's a plus.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yep, so that'll generate another special stream of the Sunlust run where we'll have Psych on board for that.
How far are you from it?
14.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Also, sorry, Leedsy, I made a mental note that someone didn't like their name being abbreviated, and I made a mental note of the wrong person. I thought it was Pafunky. Well, I had been saying Pafunky in full every time. Mabi.
It'd be like that.
I'm definitely not used to hearing my name referred to as Khan, considering that it's like Const is already short for Constantine.
Yeah.
But it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm used to everyone just calling me Blast, so it doesn't bother me at all.
My brain is hardwired to use as few syllables as possible.
I have reasons.
I figured.
Yeah, we don't need one.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't we all though?
It does kind of amuse me though that like no matter what group I'm in, they always just call me Blast.
I've always tended to refer to you by your full name for some reason. Not sure what it is.
I've not actually had to refer to Flare Sword yet, so I don't know how, like...
We typically just call him
refer
Flare.
to you. We'll see how Flare's possible, Sword's possible, Air's possible.
Yeah, most of the time we end up saying flare.
Yeah, typically.
Could just do the first and second letter.
Yeah.
Also, that mask is cursed. Stab on sight.
Yep.
I mean,
What if I could?
that is a thing that happened, and Psych got thrown out for for it happening, even though he didn't do it.
Yep.
Oh, by the way,
God, it
Lizzie,
does
I
sound like
saw
he's
your
saying
clip, so I know the secret too.
Hmm?
I saw the clip, so I know your little secret. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was pretty cool to find out.
I'm not even sure what secret we're talking about.
I don't understand what's going on at all.
I don't want to tell either because if some people don't know, then it's our little advantage.
The thing is, I have delayed processing, so it'll probably hit me like an hour from now.
Good old fridge logic.
Here comes the stabbing.
Here we go. I really don't want to be bad again. Please. I'm tired for this.
This is my life.
I mean, heck, I haven't even been
I
imposter
slept
yet,
like
so there's
2.5
that.
hours.
Still a strikeout on my end. I still haven't gotten any of the new freaking rolls. I'm gonna freaking.
Made it just in time. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
dang!
fine.
I didn't know she was gone. No, something is weird. It's like sometimes I'll get a little ringing in my ears, right? And what's weird is it doesn't seem to affect me too much in Amogus, but it affects me when I'm listening for the hatch in Dead by Daylight. Ruby, Ruby, Emerald, Emerald. A very hard time hearing the hatch. Let's check this again. Trip's dead. Okay. Oh, whoops. That was the wrong way. Alright, well. Okay, they found the body. It's a little bit of tennis.
Coming off.
Well,
Ooh.
good news
Okay,
is Trip
Melee Wizard is
killer this
brand
time.
new.
Melee is extremely recent.
I found this body in the viewing deck. I went through kitchen's left viewing deck to get the lights. So I don't know how long they have been dead, but they are there.
All right. Well, I can tell you this. I went and flipped the switch in the electrical nook, and I saw. Let's see. I saw Leedsy,
Yep, I was Jim
and
Yeah.
I saw Frogman there. I went. And, I
Constantine ran past Leedsy,
Yep.
and I went up to Cargo.
so
Bay.
after I did that, I
With our elbows linked for a lot of that time.
after that I checked vitals, and nobody was dead. I went, got my code, came back to through vitals, and Trip was dead. And then I passed
provide some
through.
backup on this.
I passed through electrical again because I took the wrong route. I was heading to kitchen, and all of a sudden Melee's dead.
Yeah, just as the lights got killed, I went and jumped on vitals myself, and that was when Trip was dead.
Yep, and I saw
So-
her jump on at that time, so she's telling the truth.
I didn't.
Yeah, that was a
actually
very
see you.
tight time frame.
Yep, I was heading towards the cargo bay just as you were coming around the corner.
So
How did
are
you see
saying
me then? Because the lights were down.
Because they were in the process of going down, it was still shrinking.
Alright.
So
That
are you
tracks.
saying that you had seen that Trip had died as the lights were going out?
I was looking at the vital monitor, and Trip was dead just as the lights were going out.
Okay, so like you had seen them transition to being.
I didn't see the transition, but at that point, Trip was dead, and
Okay, at least
by Constantine's testimony, there was Trip was not dead very shortly beforehand.
Yeah, it's maybe 10 seconds to go from there, get the code, and come back. So I'm gonna suss that anybody who did that probably vented out.
So you said this was like left viewing deck or whatever?
9 seconds.
Yeah, left viewing deck.
So they're probably in main hall then.
It could be in cockpit too, unless we got somebody in cockpit. Also, it's so weird that when I'm alive, I'm not guaranteed to be at the top left anymore.
Oh yeah.
That thing.
Only happened with this latest update. Boy, this cough had better stop. The right Centine. Indeed, Cactus, indeed. Okay, everything else is on the left or on a viewing deck. Oh boy. Oh boy, my second perfect wires. Look at me go today. Polky. Lassa's still alive. I'll make my murder burger. What the hell? Tomato patty. Wild. Alright, now I'm definitely hearing a little bit of firework. Oh. There goes the lights again. Oh, thank God. Alright, we got slow. Leedsy's been killed.
Well, this isn't what I had in mind, but I was on the right track, I think.
Alright.
What you mean?
Well, I was looking at admin table and I saw that prior to those lights dropping yet again, there were 2 people in cargo and 2 people in electrical that were hanging around for quite some time without any motion going on there. Would anyone be so kind as to sound off if they were in cargo or electrical for a good amount of time, about 15 seconds prior to
Me,
the end of the round?
myself and Freya were there. I had Bond and Brig. I went up to the
God.
meeting room, did the
Well,
cards,
yeah.
and I was already there. Went to the
No
right,
worries
and then
about that,
Kafka.
Kefka. I now currently live in one of the most
I can confirm that I was on
one of the most liberal cities in America.
Was in cargo because I was a security chicken can.
Okay,
He wasn't
so-
there.
All right, so Freya and
Shot at the
Woods
end.
were together then, and Pokey witnessed this somehow. All right.
Yeah, I was with Blastinus for basically the entire round on the left-hand side. Be it
I ran into
picked him
Blastinus
up
here and there.
I picked him up at freaking photos. Went to engine room, armory, kitchen, viewing deck. So I can clear Blastinus pretty much entirely. Pokey was there for some of that, but they did wander off. So
So-
Frog and Flare Sword?
Yeah, that's leaving
Frog.
Frog and Flare. And I had seen
Frog.
that there were 2 individuals in electrical, as I said, and Leedsy's body
Yeah, Canada
is
Day.
in electrical between the ladder and the dispersion room.
I was
Look
in
at
the
you
vault
use those big words.
I was in the vault and the
damn.
in the kitchen, I think.
You were not in the vault. Anytime I'm on the admin table, I watch the vault and the lower deck like a hawk because those are prime times for the killer to come and get you. You were definitely not in the vault at the time I was looking at this.
Who was that? Who was that? Who?
Interesting.
Frog. I would already, so whoops.
Maybe you were in the kitchen, but you definitely weren't in the vault.
I didn't see him in the kitchen.
Spots.
Yeah, Constantine and I were hovering around the kitchen all round, basically.
Yeah. Now I have a cockpit task. Sus. Oh Lord. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Okay, I only got one more task left after this. What it is, that's a different story. Remember it being on the right. Oh, there it is. I am going to have cough drops on hand on Saturday at the rate I'm going. Is it one more task? I minimized my thing by accident, as I so often do. Nope. Trying to get better about sight lines. No, nothing, nothing. And good. Alright, I'm done. Nobody at the save. Let's have a look and see if anybody's dead. No. Okay, interesting. Flare. I'm just gonna go this way. Freya? Oh, son of a bitch!
Son of a glitch.
Found Constantine's body over in engine room, and the person immediately leaving the area was Freya, heading to the right out of that,
There you go.
through the main hall. Freya, can you explain that?
was heading that way, but then I was actually going back to electrical since I had a task with her.
Okay, so how did you not notice the body is what I'm asking.
Listen, I got a hit on you at least once.
Freya tried to dodge the question and could not do the reflex save. That will cost her some suspicion points.
So I will say that Pokey and I passed through engine room a bit ago.
Yep.
Like 30-40 seconds prior to round's end. It was empty, and we were together at that point.
Oh, the
Pokey was
commonality,
doing,
the
left
possibilities
download,
are endless,
upload,
Kefka. Don't
and
worry
I
about
was
that.
Watching their back.
And I was just with Flair in electrical.
Confirm that. I'd seen 2 people in the viewing deck. I was on that.
Yeah, that'd be Pokey and I.
Yep.
I was wondering if there was like a body there, but.
With that in mind, I think I'm willing to take the throw at Freya.
You have some time. It failed
I don't think they can hear you, my dear.
Pretty close done.
Yeah.
Kind of, a little bit.
You're
very far away.
I think you're broadcasting to the wrong microphone.
I shouldn't be.
Now I hear you.
Oh, you sound better now.
No, well, that
Yeah,
was-
because I had to like wheel this thing around. Oh well.
Oh.
Oh, it's A Woods. Oh. Frogman was the wrong call. A trip to Sephora, huh? Only face that's cursed is that of Jeff Keighley. Not to change the subject, but tasks. Oh, there we go. They threw out Frogman for no reason.
Also,
Claire,
that Jeff Keighley mask.
Claire, I just noticed that you not only have the Jeff mask, but the duck is peeking over the top of it, and that's brilliant.
I still don't know though, like,
Oh, Phoenix, no.
how did you like miss the fact that Constantine was dead?
She didn't. She killed me.
Yeah, she absolutely killed him.
I did.
Okay.
And then she took her headphones out of her ears to to say things when questions were asked. So yeah, she never heard you ask the question.
You mentioned Jeff survived all round because my chat was actually asking how is Flair still alive with that mask.
That's a relevant question.
Around a lot of people.
That sounds about right.
But that being said, though, the fact that you guys couldn't hear me very well, it's like I don't know if it's my microphone or what.
Yeah,
you
like
sound
you're just
better
like
now.
really quiet right now.
I heard just fine, personally.
A moment before,
You're
you
also,
sounded
like,
like
5
you were
feet away
talking
from
the
me.
next room.
Like it's better in this moment, but like the music playing in Among Us right now, I can't hear you over it.
Yeah.
I wish I could lower that volume times.
Anyway, guys, fireworks are really going off outside, so I need to be going for my family's outing.
Okay, have fun.
All right, enjoy.
Have a good one. See you, love.
Have a good night.
I'll stop for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Kill
take it
on
easy.
my behalf, my beloved.
Like everybody knows the ham lore around here.
Lord?
There's
It's a
lore.
bird, it's a plane. It's
There
a
is
plane,
there is lore about the ham.
I'm a steel couple.
Yeah, there's been lore about the ham since Batman because it's a Batman lore.
Bat ham.
I have no
Exactly.
idea what the hell you're talking about.
Sometimes you just can't get rid of a ham.
Batman operates in Gotham, obviously.
if you
There you go.
If you go back and watch my Let's Play of Arkham Origins, the ham came about there, and Polky knows about it.
Why are you talking about Batman? I thought it was Spider-Ham.
No, you're thinking of Spider-Ham, yes, but no, actual ham is a Batman reference around
By
here.
the way, I do apologize about all the explosions.
Can't hear him.
Explosions?
Explosions?
Oh, hey, a Leedsy raid. Hey, Leedsy. Hi. My voice is still cracking.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
How many of those audio clips do you even have?
Y'all should follow Leedsy if you're not already.
Yes.
And if you're following Leedsy, you should follow me too.
I'm not sure if I want that.
Leedsy is absolutely one of my best friends in the world, and we couldn't do things without her.
I have a few.
My delicate bloodstained hand. I haven't gotten to kill anybody today.
Frog was
Hey, thank you, Vanilla Nitrail, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for helping me get closer to the 666 heavy metal follower
So
goal.
Frog was a mistake, though, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the question.
Trying to put that one where.
Mayor was lying.
And yeah, feel free to grab yourselves a bingo card.
Oh no.
Alright, we're losing Freya for right now.
Too many sound.
Hi, Freya. Good to have you for a bit.
Oh, should we set it back down to 2 then?
It is down to 2.
We've been at 2.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Didn't realize
That
I
was,
had
that was
muted
perfectly
various
timed with
screens.
the flare post there.
Exactly.
Alright, let us proceed. Well.
Happy stabbings. Wait, what?
Oh.
Venue change, go!
Ah.
Watching Faulty in the toilet again.
This is gonna be some fun. Goal.
Goal. Oh yeah, Hardy, it's on the right-hand side of my screen. That's the caps lock button. I am Merc. Howdy for now. Yes, anybody that is newer here. Son of a bitch. Oh, I need to not be dead. There is that. Melee.
Oh.
Lemonade.
This is Ted's top zip line. I have questions for Pafunky, and I believe Fornea were the 2 people I passed. I know Pafunky because I waited for the.
Yeah,
thing to end.
I saw Funky going by me, like in the storage room, like I was getting some water.
I'm down near greenhouse. I never saw you, Trip.
Part of greenhouse.
We have fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. Pafunky came up by with me. I know it wasn't you, but I actually have.
I'm just northwest of greenhouse.
All right, I know I know this space is for 3 times in a row, but I'm calling it because it's been happening to me like all night.
At storage.
Oh, so you're a tracker?
Yes, I am.
Hey, tracker, track corpses.
Interesting.
For my part, I was at the laboratory at the time of the report.
No, I got the
but
dead
then
one.
before that,
But
I was at
somebody
the
does.
fire and the splash zone.
Okay.
Somebody does.
Storage,
I
went up,
didn't-
did the
Somebody
radio task.
once
You know, like the
told
one that's
me
like the comms task.
the
and
world is
on this one.
macaroni.
Did
I
that one
was
up
drunk,
there,
so I
came
say
back
fuck
down the
yeah.
line, and now I'm northwest of greenhouse. Constantine was still alive last I saw him there.
Last
by the way,
you saw him before you
in
murdered
chat,
me,
when you track
Fornea.
someone during the mix-up, you still see the person on your map. It's not affected.
Who they are if you track them during the mix-up, or are you just like, I'm tracking a random person? Weird.
Oh no, I tracked Fornea before the mix-up.
Oh,
Then the
yeah,
mix-up
yeah, but
happened,
I'm
and
just
then I
like-
watched.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I have voted for Fornea.
So you are voting?
I'm sure you have.
Well,
Point
Blasphemous.
is, Cons was still alive
Interesting.
last I saw him up there. So I
I
can't
wish there was
speak
somebody in Dead Chat that I could
Right,
talk
but the
to.
fact that I know you were
Alas.
there and you lied about it, I have to vote.
I didn't lie about being there.
You said you weren't there when I had information that tells me you were.
Fornea did
Oh,
say
tripping.
going up through stores.
Whatever.
Around northwest of Greenhouse.
Yeah, Fornea didn't lie at
Greenhouse.
Well, when I asked that was you said you were at Greenhouse.
I
which is
I
very
said,
far
yes,
from
I am northwest of Greenhouse. Or is your track broken?
northwest of Greenhouse.
Oh boy, that had more
Yes.
votes
Why
going
didn't you
forth
say
than I
where you were
thought.
instead of giving me a
Very
vote?
That's what I
interesting.
said. Pay attention. Clean your ears.
I was paying attention. Don't yell at me. That's a weird response. It's understandable. I misconstrued that as Greenhouse.
Fornea and Cactus. Okay. Oh, very interesting.
Anyone
Things
else
are
game
happening.
break?
Not mine.
No.
Still here.
I'm on a
Maybe
black
just
screen.
getting black.
Yep,
Yeah,
you're black
that
screen.
one.
Luckily happened onto that. There we go. So. We have a herd of elephants upstairs. We live on the ground floor, or yeah, yes, the ground floor. It's more, it's somewhat underground. It's kind of a basement apartment, but kind of not. But we're pretty sure there's somebody up above us that has a young child that runs around like a crazy person. Because I'm hearing it now. Oh yeah, this is the first sus since we moved. That's the new feature of my life. But you know what? We're together. It's a nice apartment. I'm happy with it. There are a couple things that need improvement here, but you know, they'll happen. Oh my lord!
Well, it seems like someone killed Trip.
Okay, I have something to say, actually. I saw Melee Wizard in the laboratory while there was a wall behind a door.
The wall came up at the moment I went into laboratory, so I was locked in.
Yeah, there's the disconnect right there.
Yeah, I was still stuck on a black screen, so I just quit. No.
All good.
Okay.
Other than that, I seen Fleur Sword, I think, going right past the laboratory to the south of it. That's all I know.
Yeah, Hardy, you got a mouse over the right hand on the right hand
Wait, you guys are
side
saying
of
laboratory. I thought you were
my
saying
stream
laboratory.
screen.
My ears do not work.
Did she kill you, Trip?
It's a photo.
Just curious.
There's turlets in the other map.
Are plants in there? Maybe I was spreading fertilizer.
Yeah, yeah, she did a good job of
Yeah,
disguising you.
Thank you, Funky.
With one of those,
There's
just dirt reaches your nose if you stand up. Yeah, no, Nitro. I think that's about right for us. The
Sergeant
window is at
Frog,
ground
you were
level.
saying something about Melee
The window
Wizard being
that
in
the cat
lab.
jumps up
Wizard,
on.
You were saying that like the door
Is
closed
at ground
like,
level.
right behind you.
Everything
What
else
exactly
is under.
the purpose of this?
On the app, you can find it on the app. So here's what I have to do because
it's event inquiry.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely what we have.
I went to lab first thing and like.
So in order to get
as
Bingo
soon
to
as I
appear on the
came in
app, at least what I've had to do when Jinpu has it,
Gotcha,
is when I have the stream vertical,
seeing a bunch of
you gotta
doors all
tilt
over
it.
the place.
You gotta get sideways, and then you flip it back up there, and it should be there right above the chat. You should see the stream Bingo icon. or
I'm not voting Poke.
you may see a +2 or something like that icon as well.
Well, do you have it? Usual habit.
So that's the thing you could see.
Yeah, so does Forneo. What do you want of it?
I would.
Yeah, at this point, I just consider that a wash.
I would send you a picture, but I don't have
Of course,
anybody
if
that
someone
does it
feels
now.
inspired,
Oh, it
you know,
worked?
they can
Okay,
be
great.
Like, oh, like I did doors, and yeah, it's these two.
Yeah, look at Pokey throwing shade on us. Probably Pokey doing all the doors on purpose.
Hey.
Well, why you engaging in trickery, Fox?
Yep. Yeah, the real question is, did Fornea kill you, Trip? Because if so, that's a bingo space as far as I'm concerned, because it's her vengeance. You were killed. Oh yeah, you were killed because you were insolent. I'm calling that then. No, close enough. The other one's Cactus, so. Oh, you're sound only. Let's see, the other one's Cactus, so. Cactus is currently purple. That looks weird. You were killed on a black screen, though. That's something. Oh, was there 50-50? There might have been.
Dead in the mining pit.
It took me a minute to try and find Flassod's body. I saw the thing light up, and I'm like, where am I? I'm lost in the fungal.
Was ejected, and then a
As
meeting
one
was
does.
called, and
It's by the
Cactus was
mushroom
ejected. I don't remember if that was
monitoring
declared a 50-50 or not.
Yep, I know where.
thing. There's the thing by the greenhouse, right?
Yeah,
Oh
it's the
God,
thing that
this
makes
is
the really
all over now.
satisfying noises, you know. Meow, meow, oh,
Melee Frog, I
meow.
want to hear your stories too, please.
I'm sorry, you're asking me.
Yeah, just what you guys been up to?
I was in the kitchen chopping up vegetables. Then I traveled to storage, took the zip line, and tried to go to communications. But then the report was called.
So you're in comms right now.
And
'Cause
I
I'm
was
going to-
I was hatching an egg in the laboratory.
You will give me an
I got a
egg.
glimpse of you when I was moving through the jungle earlier.
Oh, yep. Yep, I will
like
do
I
that
stepped on a
too.
mushroom, and I think I just caught the glimpse of you.
And then I got locked in, so I figured I'd just check vitals while I was there, and that's when I believe it was Flare was the first
Oh,
one.
right.
that-
I have Cheez-Its.
Wait, there's a vital
I
monitor
want
in
to
lab?
drop Melee right now. Frog, I want to hear some more information, and
I
Fornea,
have
please
Cheez-Its.
understand, I don't want you discussing this one. Frog, please tell me where you are right now.
Right outside of communications, trying to deal with a door.
Left door.
Extra
The
toasty
one
cheddar
that
jack
you
Cheez-Its.
come up
Very
from
good.
the zip line. The one that I'm at right now.
No, the one right in front of communications. I'm still new, so I might be.
Well, we are in a
misstating,
huge
but
pile of
that's-
doo-doo.
That's it to the best of my knowledge.
And you were completely right
Yeah,
on
you
that,
can
Pokey.
check your
Holy
map.
Please,
shit, are we
before, I
going?
would like to
Top right.
suspect Frog and then Fornea for the doors, but for now, Frog.
Profiling.
You fool.
Yes. Yes, I am.
No.
Gee, I feel like I'm getting
Oh,
picked on.
No.
Oh.
Oh, no. No. Hey, Woods, no, no.
Anyway,
You
yeah,
fools!
yours.
You foolish fools!
Yeah, that's
Thanks-
fine.
thanks,
But
I
you gotta
would
understand
start
that
off
one,
the-
Fornea, that, like, I don't
Mistakes
want you
were
just
made.
talking this one out.
They were indeed.
We always switch to fungal, and I get imposter round like, and I'm like, I don't know this map. Why? How does
So-
it work?
Which one of you killed Trip in the end?
Me.
I thought so. I called that as your vengeance.
It sounded like
He was insolent and you killed him. Or they were insolent and you killed them.
A little bit.
Sorry about that.
I'm getting the sense I'm not good
I
at
was
this game.
walking through and I'm like, oh, here's a person, and then like I click the kill button, and then I'm like, wait, that was Trip. Oh. I just took the kill.
I do want to voice some discomfort. Please don't like yell. That's not cool.
Duly noted. For the record, yelling is just kind of a thing I do. Nothing
Raising your
personal.
voice is fine, but yelling is aggressive and rude and just not okay. I'm not gonna play in a lobby where I get actually audibly yelled at. I have to deal with enough of that in work and family.
Understood. I will do my best to be mindful about that.
That's all anyone can do.
Yeah, like
'Cause we all
make excuses or justify, but yelling is just kind of like a thing I do, and I don't tend to think a lot of it. It's something that comes very naturally to me, so I will do my best. I can't make promises, but I will do my best.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
yell
all.
at me,
That's all we
because
can ever
it's
do.
Incredibly triggering for my PTSD, and I cannot stream and be having a PTSD episode at the same time. That doesn't work.
No, that's very clear.
That's very, very understandable, and I do apologize.
Yeah. Just remember, there's no actual animosity to it, so you know.
Indeed.
If you know if that helps at any rate.
It doesn't. It's PTSD. It's PTSD is not a. It's not a cognitive process. It's purely
No, I know. I've got some PTSD
totally
of my
get
own
that.
too.
Honestly, thank you for telling me. I'm glad to know this, so I can be better prepared to navigate that. So thank you.
I appreciate you taking that so well. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I should say something.
Oh no.
Yeah,
always
you know.
say something. I always want to know. I don't. like
Yep,
other
I'm the same way. Absolutely, always want to know, especially because this is a group that's been together for upwards of 4 years in some form. So it's like we've navigated through all sorts of the shenanigans around here, and we still do to this day. So especially when we have new players, we got to know what what we need to know from you. If you don't think of it, let us know when it comes up. We want everybody to be as comfortable as humanly possible, because in the end,
Y'all have been
this
pretty
is
cool.
a good time.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Even though I keep dying, that's okay.
Like, I fully recognize that I'm a fairly acerbic individual, and I've definitely made folks uncomfortable in the past, and I've never been proud of that. So I try to make a point to not upset folks. So I do sincerely appreciate knowing where boundaries lie, so I'm better prepared to navigate them.
Sounds like a plan.
Because my default configuration tends to just bluster on through, and then I'm like, oh well, now I feel like an ass.
I definitely get that.
What if she yelled at me?
I mean,
That's normal.
If you don't actually like being yelled at, then I won't. But my understanding
No,
is you're
I'm
okay.
more
with it.
like, is it just the generaling or specifically towards? It's like, hey, whatever.
Oh,
triggers
you're
you,
speaking
like,
hypothetically.
Oh.
All right,
yeah,
Claire.
yeah.
I'm relatively fine.
If you can get back in, great.
Sorry,
If not, I totally get it.
I'm relatively fine. Like, being yelled at is the main trigger, not so much the. I do appreciate the people who text chat in this lobby are hilarious. That's a rarity.
Oh yeah, you had no idea.
It's funky.
Someone else.
If you
To
like,
answer your question.
There's a reason we have a bingo space for P-Funky making a dad joke. He's very good at it.
I'm just
P-Funky is an
completely
understanding
agreeing
comedic
with
genius.
Cactus over here in text chat, and I'm like, well, I suppose my Kofi's over there.
I'll be honest, I was doing a stream where there was a thing with my voice, and I also just went, hey, if you like that, I've got a Ko-Fi, so.
There you go.
Oh, you love dad jokes. Well, you're in the right place for that. We the P-Funky did something. Oh yeah, it's called because Freya killed me earlier, and it said more like Theon slain because Freya's my fiance. Like got him. I'm Fornea, except I've got a pot on my head. An angry eyebrow. Oh, somebody's dead. Noisemaker's dead. Where's the noisemaker? It's Polky.
I didn't see who was coming out of here.
From Cactus. Oh.
I didn't see who was
Hmm.
coming out of here. I saw the noisemaker go off and I went and reported and someone was running out and sorry, I'm dumb.
I honestly thought that I was like, oh, you got busted.
Sorry,
Okay.
thank God.
So I have a question. I was running down alongside someone in the southern jungle entrance, south of lab, and then the person ahead of me stepped on a mushroom. Who was that?
Oh, that must have been me then.
Okay.
People
I had
should say
turned
where they
pink.
are, 'cause I didn't say where
Yeah.
the body was.
Yeah, I've been with someone. I'll be honest, I didn't see them until it was Mushroom Mix-Up, and they were blue during Mushroom Mix-Up. I was doing the crank, left side.
He was cranking it.
I
He was
see.
cranking it with me.
Oh my.
I was watching.
I took care of my
Dang, these
frisbee.
cheeses
I
are
got the
good.
stick,
Just what I needed.
Roasted the mushroom. I started to go towards the body as well with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually kind of fun to watch. It was a big old beach party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I jumped
it
iron,
really
I
was.
disposed of trash. Mushroom went off, and apparently I was behind Const as Const careened straight towards a mushroom.
Yep. I threw a frisbee. Was with Melee for a few minutes, and then I started heading into the fungal.
So
I was going to loop into the lab, and then it's like, oh, hey, the noisemaker, and yeah, I was trying to find a ladder.
Melee, explain yourself.
Melee?
I'm sorry, what now?
Explain yourself.
Just what you're up to, I think is what you're up to.
Right. Went along with Splash Zone and went into the cafeteria. The mix-up went off and found myself in the meeting room when the body went off, and I started to head that way, and that's when the body was.
Sergeant Frog, explain yourself.
Well, it seems every time I open my mouth around you, you get me killed. So why?
that happened to Volgov.
I tell no lie.
That happened to Volgov a few times.
And he said he was in the meeting room, but I was in the meeting room
Oh, that is good information to have.
because I just finished playing Asteroids.
Dang, coughing fit.
Asteroids.
Alright, well, this is an all-new and improved murder closet. Whoops. Damn, that's some outfit. Fornea's dead.
Salutations,
Alright.
I have found a corpse.
Okay.
Whereabouts?
This is right by the ladder, top right, going down.
Okay, well, I can say that Cactus and I were in the drop ship.
The first ladder when you make your descent from the top right communications area.
Okay, good, because I was coming from the bottom ladder on the right. Like, uh-oh.
You know, it's dead at the top ladder, just outside where the doors would be if they closed.
I've been doing the fishing thing all this time. Briefly saw P Funky in the same area, but otherwise been pretty much alone, just doing my own thing.
Yeah,
Constantine didn't do this.
Yeah, I saw you in the dropship. Cactus joined me after you left. That's about the size of it. I never got to the east side. I had 2 tasks right below the wire, and then I went into dropship.
Who's...
Edwards, you said anything yet?
For the most part, I had stated that I was going up the ladder at the reactor. I had found I went into the lab with the crystal, saw the crystal as Funky walked in. Can't remember. Someone else was there before, but anyways, I walked right, and then I hooked back up to upper engine.
Where be the frog?
Laboratory. And I did see Woods there and Funky for what it's worth.
Okay.
It was you.
All right.
See? Look, no problem. You didn't get thrown out for our talking. It's good.
Melee, can you remind me where you are?
I went up the zip line and pretty much headed south towards the other upper engine lookout kind of area.
Okay. Interesting.
Sus.
Yeah, very.
Meeny, meeny, miny, skip. Wait, what?
Meeny,
What's
meeny,
that?
miny, wizard. Me?
We'll hold on to that thought for now. We are on 8, so we're not in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm not
Spare
feeling
a
that
couple
one
corpses?
quite yet.
Oh.
Also, but I've noticed that Polky has been very quiet. Typically, when Polky is quiet, they are the imposter. Oh, dang it. Oh, no, wait, Polky's dead. Never mind. My mistake. Nine, 5, 4, 9, 1. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I just watched Melee Wizard murder P Funke as I came down the ladder.
Yep. I
Good enough
had
for me.
just finished the lookout and I had seen them kill.
Well, okay.
Yeah, honestly, I thought I was dead to rights round 1, so yeah.
Dead to rights.
Yep.
Nah,
3
the
strikes,
team
you're
does it.
out.
I get it.
Yeah. If only I'd seen you running away instead of being like, I saw someone over the...
Yeah, imagine that,
Yeah,
Joe.
but, you know, hear the moment all that.
Fun video game though, Dead to Rights.
Anyway,
Dead
my
to
cat
rights.
was chasing away a boy cat, by the way. They were in iPad with Nutmeg. He was so fluffed up, oh my god. Important cat update.
I do not presently know where our cat is. Yes, cat has successfully fucked off, but I don't know to where. See, I had a reactor task, so I'll just go ahead and do that.
Where's the body?
You should know. You're pretty much standing right on top of it.
Really?
I'm looking at the telescope right now.
Yeah, I literally pulled up right behind you at the telescope and got the report button.
Well, that sucks.
I am with Caxus.
Trip is
Oh.
with me. We're on the beach. Getting beach days.
You guys been there a while? Or
I have.
I was on the upper right comms trying to like turn that back on.
okay, well, this is my thing. So if we assume that Cactus and Trip were together for, because Frogman was alive for, I saw Frogman right before I went and picked up my tools from the reactor. So this is a recent kill. So either A-Woods is doing it, or either A-Woods did it, or Blastinus did it. If we assume the Cactus and Trip were together.
I just went to lookout and I've just been hopping on the lookout and that's it.
And there is a vent there.
I know that comms were out. Go ahead.
Yeah,
There is a vent there. It is entirely possible that Blastinus could have made the kill, vented out, and right up to where he says he is.
I'm engineer.
Interesting that you wouldn't mention that till now. I'm voting
it didn't seem
Blastinus.
relevant until before.
Engineer can't vet when comms are off.
Right. So I just went up the ladders in order to go to communications.
Also, but Awoods, you also can't look through the binoculars when comms are off. So you're
you
both
can.
sounding incredibly suspicious.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you can.
You can?
I'm pretty
yeah, I
sure-
was
I thought
doing
it
it.
disabled all map-wide event, all map-wide utility.
I think that
pretty sure.
my money is on A-Woods here. So
I mean, I could see a situation where we could throw you both out and be good.
Yeah.
Well, tell you what. How about we start with Trip is the one that wanted to check the lookout. Comms haven't been solved yet. Vote me
Correct.
out afterwards. You can see the lookout works. I'll skip.
Wait, what?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's tied.
I guess that
Trip,
can
I'll
happen.
show you. We can go to the lookout right now.
Alright. Definitely not gonna get a telescope jammed in my head, right?
No.
What can
I
you?
don't think any promises can be made there.
I was using the telescope, and Trip is saying that it's disabled with comms, but it's not.
The last task is over there.
Hold you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does work.
Mm-hmm. Which means Blast is probably bad for claiming engineer when comms are off.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Yep.
I am claiming engineer, but that doesn't mean I actually use the vents. Like that, I took the ladders up to communications.
Uh-huh.
But using... It sounds like you're trying to provide yourself... What I typically do as an imposter, a double defense. Where you say something in your own defense, and then retroactively say it's not your own defense, when it no longer works out.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna say right now that I think that you're kind of going on the wrong path. Though I guess you already locked in the votes, so it doesn't really matter.
If
Yep.
it helps, we'll just get A-Woods out after if you're good.
Yeah, we can always do that.
Sure.
The hell?
Welp. Gee, who could have seen that coming? Alright, it's this way.
What the hell is that about?
I'm confused now.
Yeah, same. What the hell is going on? Trip and I solved the reactor, and we're on our way back.
Uh-huh. Cactus is with me.
Yes. Well, no one's dead, so.
No one's dead.
No one's dead.
One imp left, there's 4 of us. Who has buttons left?
Cactus and A-Woods.
Tasks, buttons,
No, I mean
emergency
buttons.
buttons?
Emergency buttons, in case one
I
of us
can
die.
emergency button.
Oh, I got one.
It's just Woods and Sessa buttons. Cons and I both used ours. Oh! I really thought for sure it was Blast. Based on the information, based on my being able to clear Cactus.
Well, and we know it's not me because why would I have called out Melee Wizard?
Right. Well, I mean, we did have Melee Wizard dead to rights, but I do still agree. With 2 of us having buttons...
But I doubt it. Yeah, myself and Cactus.
Who are you voting, Const?
I'm voting for A-Woods at this point. It's like, if you two are able to clear one another, then that's the only...
I wasn't with Trip the entire round. Like, a
Right.
good amount of the end of that one round. But...
Well, that's the important thing, because Frogman died very recently based on where I was.
Alright, I'll vote for A-Woods then.
I'm sorry, A-Woods. Even if I skip, it'll just... You know what?
Oh, we can.
I'm gonna
skip.
draw it.
Cool.
I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna draw it with a skip. I'm
Okay.
confident we can either button or stop the body.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh boy.
It'd be
Imposters
super
had
funny
plenty-
though if I was just voting dead right now. That'd be pretty good play.
That's true.
Would
You
like
could
that.
just vote anyone else and die if you wanted. I'm confident in task ability, and also the imposter had plenty of opportunity to kill. I don't feel bad if they win on tasks here. We win on tasks here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I've got 2 tasks left. I know I have a lot to do with how this ends. Told you.
All right, A-Wood.
What? I'm with
I-
got some comms.
No,
Yeah, buddy.
I watched Cons. I was watching you guys. I'm sorry. I watched Cons and A-Woods come up the ladder. A-Wood slices and walks away.
Were you
Sorry,
on the
A-Wood.
lookout?
Yeah, I was at Lookout Comms, taking advantage of the information you gave me.
I don't know where the
Yeah,
It's a fitting way to end it. It's a fitting way to end it. Reminder: I was the one who hard
I don't
accused
believe you,
Melee in round 2, and voted for them
Yeah,
every
and
round.
whatever. It wasn't that hard to figure out.
Yeah, but I hard accused them in round 2 and voted them every round. Why would I do that as their imposter partner?
Oh god.
Pretty good points, but at least Cactus. The Cactus was in comms.
And is cleared and has voted.
Yeah. I'll still vote though. We'll see what happens.
Boy, that was a nice attempt there, A-Woods.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
there.
honestly
That's-
kind of rooting for you at the back end there.
Yeah,
That was a
honestly,
very-
I was like, if
Oh my
A-Woods is
God.
bad and they can pull off the win, they deserve it. But
That was a
no,
very
like,
bold strategy to.
Which is one of the better among us.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
the-
I've learned A-Woods is very good at this game.
You said the thing.
Extremely bold strategy to kill Frogman and then literally stand there on the binoculars and claim that you saw nothing. The tone of your voice had me believing you. You did sound legitimately surprised. I will say
Worked out
that.
for ya.
So you had me fooled.
It was Agent of Chaos. Go figure.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to someone in my chat last stream who
Ah,
made
sure,
fun of
Lazy.
the fact that the
Rory.
binoculars turned off when the comms are called. I'm coming after you. I'm taking away your VIP.
Y'all learn along the way.
Like, it makes a certain degree of sense because why would the lenses not function when the communications are down?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of analog.
I do feel a little bit sad that you guys voted me, but whatever.
I'm
Happens to all
still.
of us.
I really wanted to believe you, Blast, but the engineer thing, I couldn't shake it. It just seemed too convenient.
I mean, yeah, I was an engineer.
Yeah, like I say, A-Woods'
Convenience.
A-Woods' tone of voice kind of had me enough to where I was like, yeah, I'm willing to believe him.
So, I'm over here taking a certain degree of satisfaction in that, like, I do my usual explain yourself at Melee Wizard in the first round, who sputters and struggles to respond. We pass over that matter, and then, oh, look at that! Melee Wizard kills me at comms.
Yeah, you think that was a coincidence? No, it wasn't.
I had a feeling it wasn't, and that's why I'm taking satisfaction.
I was more impressed with myself that I could identify you by your voice alone.
Yeah, no,
And
you.
I remembered who you were by voice alone.
Yeah, no, you played it well. You played it well.
Well, folks,
Yeah,
I'm going to bed. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for the game.
Good night.
All right, hope you had fun, Heavens Frogman. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired too. I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm running out of spoons.
Right, sounds like we're about to pretty much lose the whole thing at this rate.
You can do another one if folks are up for it, but
I have
I've
one
only
more
had
in
one
me,
imposter round.
Yeah. A turn radius game. Oh boy.
That's
Air
the high
radius?
stick one.
Hide and seek. Official.
I mean, especially
Yeah.
since there's no ooze one, since he hates it.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to do hide and seek?
I'm up for it.
enjoy it.
All right. Let's see. Do I have?
You know what? Fucking this does sound like Dead by Daylight.
Like, I've been calling it a terror radius for, like, since they debuted it. Like, when they announced it, I'm like, they gave the imposter a terror radius.
I mean, I kind of wish that more games would give someone a theme song that follows them around, so you can just kind of hear it getting louder as it approaches you. That's good fun.
All right. I think we have to exit the lobby in order to create the Among Us. I think that's or hide and seek. I think that's still a thing.
I think it is.
Oh yeah, that is a thing.
That's one of the few things.
What a shame.
Makes sense. Alright. Where's the leave button?
You know, I'm gonna take that as a sign as my brain is too tired when I went, oh yeah, I need to exit, and I closed Among Us.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, they
my
really
brain
do
think,
need-
oh yeah, I need to load up Among Us Hide and Seek, the separate app. What the frick, brain?
They do kind of need to
Brain.
work on the interface a little bit, like
Oh, I am
Just
zooming.
a smidgen.
putting
There
the
was-
under the control panel. I don't like that.
Yeah, we're off.
Alrighty,
Push.
I
There was
will
also a
bid
bit
you all
of problem
adieu.
with the Pungo. Like, when I was pulling up the map and trying to view my tasks, it was two of them back in com, but the option and chat window buttons were covering up the task, so I couldn't see them.
Oh yes, that is annoying. I do not like that. I'm gonna bid you all adieu. It was a wonderful evening. Happy whatever. Frick the 4th of July. I hope you're all enjoying it nevertheless.
All right. Have a good one,
Have
Trip.
maybe-
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming.
Okay, see.
Y'all have a nice one.
All right, you too, Melee. Thanks for coming.
Yay.
All right.
Are we actually gonna have crewmates going this quickly?
Seemingly.
That's the default.
You could turn it down just a smidgen.
Yeah, we never had it going
just to
this
get caught on
high.
the wall.
Like, this is the first time we're doing this since, like, the new lobby and stuff.
It's only 1.5 times. How about that?
Yeah, that's more reasonable, because otherwise I'll just hit a wall and be like, oh, I'm stuck, oh, I'm dead, oh.
All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me check something else. Anybody want it in particular, or shall we take our chances?
Well, I haven't had a
I
chance to
mean-
play Imposter yet,
Put on
so
tons.
Alright,
I've
if
been at
Blast
too
is
much.
actively asking for it, Blast can go first, but I think you know my answer.
Oh, well, I always know your answer.
Rando. Happy killing.
sure.
It's time to die.
Or I'll just embarrass myself.
You'd be surprised.
It can be difficult, but...
Which way do you think the nerd's going?
Which one? Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh, a cursed telekill. Like, I only had 4 bars. I only had 4 bars, and I got killed. Nuts to that.
Damn.
Telefrag.
Telefrag the Cyber Demon. No, wait, this isn't Doom.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I saw that.
Were these shiny bits in the
That's a good
reactor
point,
room
Lindsay.
of the skeleton?
Oh, Melee with the win.
I don't remember these being here in the reactor room.
Fuck!
Party thing?
anyone who's dead, come over to a
Yeah, it's
reactor.
party deck. This party deck.
Oh yeah, they're in front of a couple of areas.
No, not the decorations, like these little like floor rods that are glowing. I don't remember.
Oh, the floor.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they have been.
Where?
In reactor.
The glow sticks on the floor.
Never noticed them. Wow, we never even got to the.
Absolutely destroyed.
What do we mean by stuff?
Yeah, I think it's because everyone's speed is way too high.
Maybe.
What was the
Lindsay
speed
says
that had
they've
to
been
do with
there.
that?
Like, I'm fairly confident we always just had, 1.0 for crewmates and then like 1.1 for impost.
So you think that folks are running in too fast and running into the seeker that way?
Yeah.
Hard to say. Like, part of it's with the tasks you get,
I'll say
hang on.
this, I don't ever remember us cruising this quickly outside of Final Chase.
Interesting.
Flashlights?
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Constantine loves flashlights.
Flashlights, the thing that I like and Leedsy doesn't.
It's a little harder.
And we're a little we're slower too. It's changed. Both of the presets have the running speed at 1.0.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with flashlights?
I don't know.
So instead of having like a circle around you like usual when lights are out, instead you have a light cone that follows your mouse, aka a flashlight.
So it's a directional light. Okay.
Yes. And this
Oh.
is true for both crewmates and the imposter.
Let's see how it goes.
And I like it because it makes it more likely that the imposter is not looking the crewmate's way, and the crewmate can like slip by or hide in a corner or something.
I slipped by blasting us on that last game right at the beginning. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, it's a little different.
Cornea, what are you doing?
Rip.
Oh dear.
My
It
job.
begins.
Cornea being in the admin. I can't believe this.
Oh no.
Yeah, going down to... I'm going to security from the south now. Weird.
All right, Pokey's wasted their jump.
It was nether die, so I'll take it.
Well, that's the thing that happens.
Cornea's in focus mode. You can tell.
Oh dear. This kind of thing really freaks me out.
Focused all over you, didn't I?
Oh my.
Oh, we have tasks.
We do have tasks. Who knew?
Like, why do y'all have like so much burn time? Hey, Pokey.
Hi.
Yeah, this is the default burn time.
Yep. Speaking of burn.
Outside cafeteria and admin.
Hey. What's going on here? This is some squirrely nonsense.
Help!
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
You hold the palm power.
Run.
I think we're going to cut down the amount of time necessary in this game.
Well, I think it's because folks aren't actually doing their tasks.
Possibly true.
I did nearly all of mine. But
Crap.
Yeah, but that happened too easily.
That that did seem to carry on a little.
Well,
longer.
I didn't realize the tasks were a thing at first.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I think 240 seconds is too long.
I do agree.
What was I gonna say? Is there a hotkey to vent? Is it just B?
Is there a what?
Change key bindings. Use vent as imposter is B by default. So I'm going to presume it's the same thing.
Because I was kind of right on a vent there, but I was like, my reaction time bad.
Alright, I'm dropping down overall times. So, hiding time 160 seconds, final hide time 45 seconds.
I assume
Oh.
the final hide is when, like, the seeker gets more abilities.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah, basically in
And you don't
the
have any
last
cost.
minute, which cannot be reduced at all, the Seeker's speed increases, and periodically there will be a pulse on all remaining survivors' locations.
Yes.
That will basically be like, this person was here. Have you ever played Deceive Inc?
No, I was never able to actually like get into a game with somebody.
Do you know how the whole mechanic at the back end with the gold box thing works?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's that.
where-
It's that
where,
mechanic.
yeah.
Alright. Pokey, you want to go?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Alright.
Oh no. An evil.
Yeah, we could refer back to an old VOD as needed.
There's the instructions right here, by the way.
Here we go. Hey, hello there.
Rip.
Can't believe I got away with that.
Yeah, that's a notion I'm experiencing right now.
Loving this song.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that task.
I actually turned off my background music.
But this one slaps.
Oh my pork, what are these tasks?
Yeah, I know, right?
Pork.
Yep.
Like,
Damn it! I was cleaning that.
Too bad. Clean that off.
And now I am the vent pizza.
I am become Vent Pizza.
Only problem with haunting is I can't see what you see.
Hey!
Whoa.
I was in that vent.
Yeah, you were so close.
Coming now. No fair.
Oh, we're not getting the final song.
oh come on, really?
Yeah. Really?
Nah.
There is no final song, that's just it.
Nah, there fully is if you're the imposter.
Yeah, there should be like a big old crescendo.
Oh,
It definitely is.
I guess I'm just used to hearing it through imposter. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and I win.
Yay!
Wee.
Funky.
That was such absolute garbage because I pressed the button and the animation just decided to not play and then I died. I was like, well,
God.
Would it be alright if I go again, or does somebody else want to do it?
I do want to turn at some point.
Okay.
I sure did.
Right. Cactus.
I need my ice checked.
I just put some evil eyebrows on him.
Ah, those are handy.
Alright.
Evil!
They're not evil, they're just grumpy.
Yeah.
Grumpy, evil.
It's not evil to be in a bad mood.
Oh, you haven't seen me in a bad mood.
Well, good news. I like grumpy people.
Good news, everyone.
Technically, so do I, since one of them who has got the word grumpy in his name is a mod for me.
Oh, why do I have a wait task?
Oh.
It's like, so last round
Okay.
it gave me download and that stupid task where you have to like set the vial for a minute and then come back to it. It gave me both of them.
Well, you want to know what I had both of the last two games? Simon Says.
Good grief.
I survived it both times, believe it or not.
Oh, come
Rip.
on. Pokey was right there. Funky.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pokey's already dead.
Your names both start with P and end in Y.
I don't even have a Y in mind. Wait!
Oh my god.
It'd be pretty funny if we were all there at once.
Funky, you know what I mean. It's like you could put a Y there at the end and it wouldn't change anything.
Here it comes.
Indeed.
Here we go. Well,
I saw that.
I can't do anything about it.
Oh no!
Ah, going through cafeteria, I see.
Well, see, that's what's different. There is.
May want to run.
I remember hearing the music when I was a ghost.
No, it does the distant version. Like that's consistent.
Well, but I'm right on top of Cactus and I'm not getting anything.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was
Like,
getting
it. It is always the distant low key version when you're dead, which is something that we have complained about many times.
Because, like, A, the music slaps, but B, you
Yes.
are dead. You cannot fear death when you're dead.
You are dead.
All right, my turn.
So it is.
Oh
And
no,
then we'll,
I think I gotta go.
Dance with the devil. The pain boon light.
Oh my god, I didn't realize your outfit has a little dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
He's the hero we need.
This is a bad idea. What the hell am I doing?
Hey, I did weapons when Polky was imposter and somehow did not get murdered.
I mean, I asked that question when I decided I was going to go into accounting.
Oh, your stupid bullshit.
I was right on top of you in mine.
I had 3 bars. I couldn't even see with the flashlight.
Yeah, I was right on top of you.
I'm curious what folks' ping is, because mine is like genuinely under 20 milliseconds.
107 right now.
50.
57.
I wonder if having low ping is a
93.
disadvantage for me here.
I was trying to juke.
For an I got good internet.
It's not that I have good internet, it's that I suspect that the servers are in LA.
I should have known. No, actually, like anytime I do like stuff for me, like I'm always like hopping on a Chicago zone.
Check it out. I'm gonna draw Constantine over to security. Easy nav. Come on over to me, Constantine. Going up north, I see. Gonna pass by Mesmin?
I am having a harder time with the flashlight than I'd.
Well, I'm already gone, Constantine. You may not want to go through there.
Hi. Hi.
How about that?
Don't taunt the man with the big old toothy maw.
Your bluff did not quite play out.
It wasn't a bluff. I wasn't in there.
Ooh,
Ah!
Nice timing.
I had my mouse on the button.
That's a ham. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hello.
You double back thinking it was him.
Found you after all.
Oh, that's what you're looking after.
I'm like, wait a minute. I keep showing that there's something there. Yeah, I don't think personally I like the flashlight because I kind of struggle with the keyboard controls and
it's a little
if you notice the way that Fornea and Blasphemous were both able to escape me initially, because it's harder for me to kind of finagle the Q button off of the WASD. So like when I'm at typically imposter, I use my right hand on the arrow keys and my left hand available for Q. Because for some reason my brain just doesn't process it.
Yeah, my FPS reflexes serve me well on this.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of what I like about it, is the fact that, like, you can just, like, duck past the killer with a little bit of luck, as opposed to just, oh, well, I'm just in the range, I die.
Yeah, maybe mouse over the kill button would be a right one. Alright, Blastus, you wanted another round? Here you go. And we'll give Funke one, and I think we'll call it at that point.
I would want one where I don't have a ridiculous advantage.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's blasphemous.
When in doubt, shoot.
Yeah, it's me.
When in doubt, whip it out. What?
Whip it out.
They chose to the right.
Hello.
Ow.
Hello.
Ah. I thought it used to have like a couple seconds kill cooldown.
Nope, there is no cooldown on this.
Not in
Nope.
hide and seek.
I mean, I noticed, but
Rip. And down goes Funke.
And goes Dynamite.
oh, goes Fraser.
That's a
Yep.
body.
There goes a firework.
I think they've all quieted down where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything either.
West side, yo.
Even side, many whelps.
Ah!
Welp.
Okay, now whereabouts are the rest of yous?
There's only one rest of
There's
us.
only one.
Meow.
Meow.
Ghost noises.
Meow.
We're gonna do a big old ghost conga line once because you can follow, you can haunt another ghost, so you can have like a big chain of people.
Yep.
Off to the races we go.
We. Aha.
Aha. Haha.
But
Hey, Jean
where will they
Han.
pop out?
No one knows.
That is the mystery. Welcome to Magical Hats.
Ooh, nicely done, Fornea.
Oh, oh, just missed.
Oh.
Wow, that was close.
Wow. That is as close as it gets.
Thank you.
Ah, right. Well done. All right. I got a
one for
funky
Funky.
round.
Go.
And away we go.
The silent but deadly will be loud again.
Ooh, yeah.
Got a whole band with them.
Indeed, you do.
The eyebrows.
Beware the eyebrows. Tis the most evil part of them.
The eyebrows of
Hate
Ra.
them.
Are you saying the eyebrows are grapes?
Why not both?
The eyebrows of March. Oh, okay.
Oh
Didn't
dear.
get away with it that time.
Ah, crud.
Wait, why
Didn't
is
work
the
out.
upload terminal so big?
That's been like that for a while.
That's always been that way.
No, it hasn't always been that
That was the
way.
first time.
Okay, it's been that way for a long time. Let's put it that
It's
way.
been
Yeah, it's been that way for
a while, but it used to
yeah.
be like normal sized. This
They
is
Once
might
upon a
get it bigger
time.
so you could find it easier.
I guess people's aim is bad. Just press all around
Is it-
next to the upload.
Incidentally, if you have not done hide and seek before, come check out the emergency button.
Ah, it's been broke.
Yeah.
It's a very cute detail. I
Follow
like it a
me.
lot.
Follow me, I know the way.
Shit!
Well,
I should have gone with my first instinct and headed to Nav.
Well, Constantine's in Santa Fe.
I mean, yeah.
Welcome to P Funky Diet. You'll never feel any weight on your shoulders anymore. In fact, you never feel anything anymore.
Oh, Funky's got your number.
Oh, got him.
Destroyed.
We got wrecked.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
Another round of random.
Alright, that was a good round to end on.
No, I'm-
Deforested.
I need
Yep.
one more where I don't have a ridiculous advantage, where it's actually sporting.
All right, one more. One last one for Fornea for the road.
Because killing everyone is why I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, feeding the satisfactions, huh? Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You didn't DC, did you?
Not me, but somebody did.
I heard something.
I don't have a thing about that on my end.
Yeah, there's only 5 of us.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That wasn't Funke.
The real mystery is who disconnected.
Well, we'll know by the deaths.
Yeah, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
It
floor.
wasn't Cactus.
Blastinus, A Woods. No, I see Blastinus moving too.
I see Polky. Shit, I guess it was A-Woods.
Oh crap.
Hey.
Well,
Oh, that actually looked like you launched at me from across the table.
it's not like it's been working in their favor this time.
Oh.
Oh, if
The
he had
fox,
What's
the
up,
fox
guys?
hunt has concluded.
So who was it? Was it Cactus or?
It was A-Woods who got DC'd.
All right, well, that's a good round to end on, I think.
I'd say so.
It's
That
like,
was good stuff.
there's the proof. I don't need tremendous advantages to win.
Yeah. True enough.
I.
All right, well, thank you all for coming, of course.
Mm-hmm. Was fun.
And, yeah, we're back tomorrow with RoboCop Rogue City. And, yeah, as of course, Saturday, Battletoads 608 with Proton John. Be there, aloha.
Be good time.
Here it is, your moment of zen. And let us do as is tradition. Wow, I do not have caps on. I do not need caps on to raid the Juker. One can, but one does not need to.
Hey, Pokey, there's an audio board thing for you. I just realized.
Who?
All right, so
Do
everybody
you
have a great
remember the old Battletoads race between Beatus and Psyche?
No,
there's another
I mean,
Battletoads race. That's one of the rare times you can see Beatus get mad.
Yes, and it's
my.
glorious.
So y'all have a great rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow. And of course, we better see you on Saturday. I'm just kidding. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Later.
I'll be there for that. Yeah. See yous.